I actually had a chance to go. I found tickets available because the grandstands are completely sold out. That's 250,000 tickets.
Oh yeah, they mentioned there was that many. I saw a little like article on Facebook earlier with like some funny stats, and that was one of them. There's
Yeah,
35 countries in the world apparently that have got more people in, fewer people than the Indy 500 like grounds right now.
it's technically the largest sports arena in the world,
Yes, and the
just by
largest one-day
seats.
event in the world, the one-day sport
Yes.
event. Obviously, you got
Uh,
Olympics and football.
but that number does not count the infield. So really, it's closer to like 500,000 people. But I found tickets at face value for the race last night on while I was poking around, and I could have gone, but they were high up, right? Number two, I don't do crowds well. Number three, they were still $125.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Oh,
See, that
it
doesn't
ain't
feel
cheap.
like that much to me. Like it's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but not for what it is. It seems reasonable.
Like if this was NASCAR, right? Daytona doesn't sell out anymore.
Oh.
No, it comes close. Like, don't get me wrong, it comes close, but it doesn't sell out. Um, and the way you kind of prevent that, if you will, is by pricing. So NASCAR has priced it so that they don't sell out, whereas IndyCar has it priced where you're still going to get a full house, but it's still a decent chunk of money. So they have it priced perfectly. In fact, there's every year there's a thing where they call it Blue Envelope Day, where the tickets, like people sign up for waiting lists and get their tickets early, like almost like a season pass type deal to the track, and they'll send them out in blue envelopes through the mail. So blue envelope day is when they get their tickets for the Indianapolis 500. I think it's cool.
And or leave it down.
The money to go on charge on Chrome. Okay, I don't. Yeah, that's it.
Just as an update for those just tuning in, we are in a rain delay. Shouldn't last that long. I'm just going to pull up weather.com and keep that radar up. No, not my dashboard. No, I don't. For those who know where to look, you can see exactly where I'm from, even though it's not the actual city I live in. Oh, I love it. There was one day I actually, people were actually looking for where I lived, and the closest they got was, God, I think it was 15 miles away. And at that point, I went, I think I'm good.
Well, you can tell it stopped raining a little bit because all the Corvettes. Make sure that that's great. Yeah, all the Corvettes have put their things, their roofs down.
Yeah, the currently the radar is showing that the weather has moved out of the speedway. And looking behind it, we have clear of no rain until about 7 o'clock. So they will get this in.
Yay.
Yeah, that's about right. God, it's so
and it's just
the speedway is
internet pages.
No, I'm looking at weather.com. Like seriously. No, The motor speedway is so large that you zoom in on it, and it's literally like two or three city blocks.
That's insane.
It goes from West 16th to West 25th. It's massive.
Yeah, they can hear you on that. You can hear me fine, can't you, Anna?
Nico speaketh.
Want to? I'm shy.
You are not shy.
I'm sometimes shy.
You are shy when it's convenient. Am I wrong?
F1 today, or follow any of it on social?
No, I did. Well, I kind of saw where Haas did not terrible.
Yeah, good point.
That's about as far as I got.
Oh.
Yeah, no, Ocon did really respectably well. Better than anyone expected him to, I think.
Didn't he have a 10 position grid penalty or something?
Behrman did, the other Haas driver. Which it was a fair decision. It was one of those where harsh but fair. But after he got fucked over last week, which was hard but not fair.
Sorry.
Ignore that.
Loud.
It seemed like double harsh. It seemed like double FIA punishment because last week's penalty was not fair.
Yeah.
But Ocon started 9th or 10th, I think, and finished around there. So yeah, pretty.
But that's not surprising for Monaco. Like here's my problem with Monaco.
Oh, your problem with Monaco is my problem with Monaco, mate. Honestly, we hashed it out.
Yeah,
it's
a bit
weekend.
Yeah.
Like we've had this conversation. Like the cars are too big for it, and yes, next season the cars are going to get smaller. However, not small enough. They're only dropping like a meter and like not a lot off the width.
Yeah, if it wasn't for
if
it wasn't for the money it brought in, then Monaco would have been off the schedule so many years ago, and they just keep it around.
Am I hearing Danica Patrick in the commentary?
Possibly.
Unfortunately.
Fucking downside, isn't there? I was so glad she's not on any of the European races. I texted Dave yesterday when he was at work, and I said, the good news is Danica Patrick is not commentating on the F1, F2, or F3. I said the bad news is we've probably got her at the Indy 500.
Yeah, she's crazy. Like, have you ever noticed, either, and I don't, this is a very broad overview, so take it as it is and not look into this too harsh. Either the women in, especially IndyCar and NASCAR, they either are good enough to make it to NASCAR or IndyCar. Danica is good in IndyCar, or they're good enough to get a seat in like Indy Next or the Nextel series.
Yeah, like Jamie in Indy Next.
Or what's her name? No, I think Jamie will do well.
Yeah.
But I forget the other one I'm thinking of. But anyway, but they're good enough, and then they'll finish their first year. They'll finish like, top 20, which for a rookie is respectable, but because they weren't top 10, they get fired.
Yeah, they have to outperform, basically.
Yeah, I don't get it, because I was following Haley Deegan. That's who it was.
Yeah, I saw some bits about what she was doing because she did like, what was it? She did NASCAR trucks, then she moved to NASCAR. I didn't even speak. And then she just got booted.
And
yeah, she went. She was doing next to pretty much F2. Because the way that the NASCAR is laid out is you do trucks, then you do I think it's the Nextel series now, and then you do the Cup series. But she was finishing in like in between 10th, in the 10 to 20 range in the trucks. And then they were like, all right, we'll come up to the next series, because you went from driving cars really well to trucks and driving them okay. So now you should have the experience to do cars again and do well. And she was still finishing in the top 20. Like, yeah, she got into some incidents and all that. But all of a sudden, the hate that she got, because she would get into a wreck with another driver. It could even be the other driver's fault, and all of a sudden everybody's going, "Oh, she doesn't belong in this sport." It's like,
this is why women shouldn't drive.
Yeah, and we need a woman who is number one mentally stable. Danica, I'm looking at you.
Pretty
Literally.
sure they're trying pit entry.
Okay. Sorry, it was me. I was wondering what was going on track, but I didn't want to interrupt you. But Dave had no such issues.
Oh, it's fine.
I know.
Yeah, we need somebody who is not going to, for lack of a better term, jump on the Trump train, and just be a normal human being. And we're just not getting that. Also, I made this comment to Dio, and I'll say it again. It looks like Danica killed a zebra, felt bad, so only wore half its skin.
He did tell me you said that, and I didn't look when she was on the screen.
Yeah, I forgot to look as well when she was on.
Also, thank you for the shout out on row 3, by the way.
There you go.
Thanks. Bisexuals represent!
I love you.
No. Wait, where? What?
You called one of the cars, I think it was row 3, you called them the bisexual livery.
The bi flag car.
The bi flag.
Hold on, I can actually.
It might have been further back, I can't remember who it was. I love the Splendor car, I think it's adorable. I know they don't go for adorable, but...
There's a Doge car.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Devlin DeFrancesco is his main sponsor. His number one sponsor is Dogecoin.
Oh, what a bell end.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, because I know you absolutely love him. Santino Ferrucci is driving his stolen Valor car again.
America!
Why does one of you hate Ferrucci? I can't remember which one of you it is. Or I don't like him, at least.
Apparently, he was a dick in Europe.
Oh, okay. I've never heard the name outside of IndyCar, so I didn't know him. But
and then there's one of the cars that we have to hate because it's sponsored by Napa Auto Parts.
yeah, but it's not there. But Napa is like one of the main teams in the British Touring Car Championship, and it's the rivals of the teams we support. So we have
There's
to.
not a lot of Napa. It's just on the inside of the aero screen.
We only spotted it during quali, didn't we? We didn't
Yeah.
spot it in any of the practice sessions.
Like the little stickers on the inside of the aero screen say Napa, and we're like, nah, go fuck yourself.
Like, I think a lot of people will be rooting for the rookie to do well, if not to win, because they'll all have their own favourite who's long established. But I think a lot of people will be rooting for the rookie to do well, I can imagine.
You can't help but, number one, the bisexual pride flag, or bisexual pride car was Kiffin Simpson in row 5.
Oh, fair.
Next to Ed Carpenter, who literally, it feels like he is 92 years old.
Yeah, the only reason he's in the car is because it's the Indy 500 and he feels like it.
My team, my rule, bitch.
Pretty much. Like, he's done, I think he's 30th or 35th Indianapolis 500.
Go on.
So, what experienced I and Brianna, how many cars will make it to the finish line, or how many cars do generally make it to the finish line on average?
3.
No, it's not that bad.
I feel
By
it's
the way,
not.
Ed Carpenter has participated in 21 Indy 500 races.
Fucking hell.
So this is his 22nd career start in Indy 5.
No, that's the Doge car.
Oh.
I've lost track.
I don't know then.
The Doge car is driven by DeFrancesco.
That
row
one's
6.
very pretty as well. The minty green and black one. Are you seeing the same screens we are on now at this point?
Are you on the IndyCar starting lineup?
They're just talking to someone inside a Corvette.
Oh, it's Michael Strahan.
The black guy behind the wheel of the car.
Not behind the wheel.
He's behind the wheel, left-hand side. Are they right-hand drives?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Oh no, he is behind the wheel.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Why would it be
Michael
a right-hand drive
Strahan
in the
is an
States?
Michael Strahan is an NFL legend and Hall of Famer.
I was really
He's like for the
concentrating on that as well,
Giants.
saying driver's side behind the wheel. The
He's
poor
doing
bastard
that
having to
because
talk
he
to
has
Kalinka.
a lisp. So if you look at his teeth, okay, he has 2 major gaps in his teeth, which causes a major lisp.
Aw.
So if he is trying to give an actual interview, he really concentrates
see it.
on. Yeah, he really concentrates on eliminating that lisp. But then in commercials, he just does not give a damn.
Fair.
He is always happy, always smiling. He's a really good dude.
Maybe he feels more like he's acting when he's doing a commercial, and if it's got a lisp, he doesn't care because it's his character.
Yeah, I think that's more what it is that, you know, that lisp kind of just defines who he is. So when he's trying to get across his point, he focuses more.
That's fair.
Were you talking about Louis Foster's car?
I don't know.
Black,
I just saw it.
Black and mint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's Louis Foster. He's starting next to Larson.
Oh, okay. In the middle of whatever row it was. I don't know. We were looking at it from the back.
Oh,
yeah, row 7.
They quickly flick to the studio, and then they flick back to the number 06 car.
Yeah. No, I've got the IndyCar starting lineup.
I can
up.
see.
I see it, yeah, on your screen.
Yeah, and it's got all the cars and all the information on it.
But I've got a guy who I would love to win, and I know he's probably got a very low chance to win, but I also got the guy who I think more realistically has a good chance to win.
What you got?
With my very limited knowledge of Indy 500 and IndyCar in general, I think Takuma Sato has got a very good chance to win. I would love Nolan Siegel to win or get close to the podium. I think that would do him the world of good.
Didn't say VK.
VK is fucking on the back row. Like, yes, Dutch pride and all that, but anything can happen. But when you look at Joseph Newgarden next to him, like even Andretti and maybe even Armstrong at a push, like that close to him, it's not going to be easy, is it?
Oh, something just happened. That was loud. Ow, what just happened?
Just get Devon by something in the broadcast.
Yeah, Dio was stretch and hydrate.
Oh, bye-bye.
I mean, I was about to click the take off your glasses one as well, but I feel like that's a bit mean.
Especially today. So did you happen to watch qualifying at all?
We saw
like the
most of it. We
yeah.
switched off when the bottom 4 had done their first run.
We didn't see the top 6 shootout.
No.
So last chance qualifying was so weird. So Dale Coyne Racing had Renus VK and another rookie.
Yes, they sacrificed him, didn't they?
So
Abel.
I think they. Yeah. I honestly think they did because VK was sitting in 33rd, the very last spot, and Abel was going back out for another run. So VK withdrew his time to run again.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't make sense. So I get what they might have been like, okay, well, both of you suck. So just go out and whoever's faster can win. But like from a team perspective, it does feel like they sacrificed Jacob Abel so VK could get in.
They did.
And again,
they had to make a choice because they weren't both going to get in, so they had to make a choice and just sacrifice the bitch.
Yeah, and looking at his now qualifying times don't mean shit because these cars get so trimmed out for qualifying that they're actually running different configurations for the race. But like 226 when the leader did a 232, yeah, you have no shot. What are you doing on the grid?
Yeah. Been good in the past though, hasn't he? Like ever since, like obviously I've only really started watching IndyCar as a whole recently, but apparently VK has had some good results.
He's in the mid pack on road and street, and then he struggles on ovals. And that, I mean, that's, you can say that for a lot of the guys now, but you know, you really struggle on ovals. In fact, people were talking this year with Alex Palou being as strong as he's been, 4 out of 5 wins, and then a second place to go with the 4 out of 5 wins. We've had 5 races this year.
Yeah, that's fair.
But anyway, people were talking, oh, those are all road and street courses. So when he gets to ovals, he's not as strong. So one of the first practice sessions, he posts the top time, and he's been in the top 6, 7 in speeds all month.
And he's starting P6, isn't he?
Yeah, he's starting. Starting outside row 2.
Yeah. So he's, again, from me watching it, just like last year, I think we watched the Indy 500 and maybe 1 or 2 other races, but from what I've seen this year, to me, it seems like he's like fully dominating it, like Lewis Hamilton, like
A couple of years
5-6 years ago style.
Oh yeah.
But it hasn't always
absolutely.
been like that. It's been a longer road for him, hasn't it? How cool that purple looks.
Oh,
There's
Simpson.
Yeah.
Doge
Twat.
yes.
Minty green
there's-
bit.
Also, her.
There's actually
fucking stuck in the
dude.
fucking eggs.
Herta had an issue with his car. That's why he's so low.
And had many crashed.
Yes, it was inside a wall, Anna. We saw.
Yeah.
He had
Wasn't
an
it-
incident. It was in pieces, littering the track. Is the incident?
Wasn't it funny though? Not funny, haha, just funny. Like how many of the crashes that happened were so similar, not the same looking, but similar looking. Like Herta crash, the McLaughlin crash, Simpson crash.
Yeah, get loose. Back end hits it.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Stop talking. We have a very important moment about to happen.
Oh, it doesn't all
They
white
have
man talk. The
drugged
winner has
Roger
to shut
Pence.
up.
They have drugged Roger Penske out of his grave to say, drivers. Oh, he has to talk first. Hold on.
Why is he wearing red and blue? Is that deliberate, you think?
I think he just doesn't know how to dress himself.
Yeah, that's fair. The hat doesn't match
But-
anything.
This is the yearly drag Roger Penske out of the closet and just put a support beam up his ass so he can say a few words.
Well, I got a feeling the little old lady, whoever she was, who did this for the Weenie 500.
He should have done this. Fuck Penske.
That was so funny.
He was hilarious.
Well, he is the owner of Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, but Indianapolis would still exist if he wasn't there. What do you think of the
Here
trophy,
it is.
Anna?
Start your engines.
Okay, now you can unshush.
Okay, what now?
Trophy, what do you think of it? Do you like the look of it?
I do.
Okay.
I think it's one of the best trophies in sports.
Because I thought it was butt ugly, but I said to Dave last week there must be something behind it that makes it. Obviously, it's
So
coveted
each-
because what it represents, but
Each one of those little.
Wee.
Hi, Tom Brady. Go fuck yourself. Each one of the little blobs that you see coming off of the trophy,
the little faces.
those are all faces of the winner.
Yeah, I figured it was. You couldn't see it in enough detail last week, but why is Tom Brady there? Like, you don't get enough fucking credit for what you do. Who's gonna tell him that they're not there for him?
No, it's. I get what he's doing. He's doing everything he's always wanted to do because he's retired now. I get it.
Do what you do, and
But can he? Yeah, can he do it like all? All off camera?
I don't think
he is
so.
going so fast. He's about to be passed by a weenie mobile.
Look
All right,
at
Army, I
fucking.
see.
This
you.
looks fucking good. Are the helicopters okay?
Yeah, they're okay.
Why is it?
The
Just slow
U.S.
down.
Army. Yeah, chat. The U.S. Army is currently flying in formation right in front of the entire field of cars, going probably
them.
110 miles an
Yeah.
hour.
That's awesome.
This is actually really cool. It's
That
like
was a cool
showy and no
shot.
offense.
What
it's
did you?
very American.
Yeah.
but
What did
it's
you
cool.
do today? Oh, I just flew a Black Hawk over the Indy 500. Like, did a
God.
loop of the track.
Hi, Goblin. God, they are literally what? 75, 100
Something
feet
like
off
that.
the track?
No, they're
Is that gun mount?
sensor probes.
Oh, okay.
Those are
Send
also
something with that,
refueling.
it's too
Those are,
Refueling nozzles as well.
yes, they're
That
refueling.
makes sense. Oh, I thought it might have been
I
gun
am-
mounts. I was like, that
Don't
seems
worry,
like
darling. They're not going to
appropriate.
play javelin with not javelin.
Yeah.
They're not going to joust helicopters.
I did when you did that.
Oh, that would be funny. I am good, Goblin. We're just getting the parade laps out of the way for the Indy 500. This is exciting. God, I wish I could put this up on screen.
I just saw goblins greeting, and for a second I thought they were on about the grandma who did the weenie raise, and then realised they meant you because you're old now.
Just you wait. Yours is coming.
Not for another 2 years and 6 weeks.
Not that she's counting.
I also want to point out, I'm in the best position because I get buried first.
Woo?
Y'all have to mourn me. I don't have to mourn you.
Oh yeah, fair.
Oh, I'm morbid.
Okay, right now.
If you want some, have some.
So they started 3 wide, and now they're doing their own thing, and then they got to reform up 3 wide.
I remember where you got to go, I guess.
They do a streamer grandparent core. Oh god.
Okay.
But what you don't know is both Mika and I are both knitting scarves for our non-existing grandchildren right now.
Happy little face.
Missed it.
Nolan Seagull. You might hear quite a bit of that. It comes out automatically when we watch any kind of motorsport these days.
Anything with like,
that's fine.
Anything with a 3-syllable name, like Scott McLaughlin.
Got it. Just to explain this, Dio. The start of the Indy 500, they do a parade lap, and then they do a proper warm-up lap. So they spread out, warm up the tires. Then they reform, and I don't remember if they do another parade lap or if they go straight to green.
And he's just driving, and the guys are like, speed up, slow down, speed up, slow down.
But the concentration on Michael's face, unreal there.
I don't even think he saw the guy's hand.
But he's talking and paying attention, which is really good.
At Indianapolis, he's telling him speed up. The warm-up speed should be a constant 100 miles an hour.
And now I kind of understand when Danica was interviewing him, when she said something about his nerves, like don't worry about your nerves, or we'll calm down. And she said something about his nerves, and I was like, why is he nervous? He's just driving a safety car, but I get it. He's important.
Yeah. Oh, did you see what Cletus did yesterday in his race?
No, but we saw the interview afterwards.
Is this the one that I sent you a message about, where he zigged and zagged and took someone out?
No, he forgot. Like, first off, I love his post-race interview where he apologized. I don't think that's enough in the sport. When you make a mistake, he actually admitted it. So
yeah, he said, like, I did a bad.
Yeah, too many racers are like, well, he was in my way. Well, you also swerved halfway across the racing surface to hit him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just got wheel spin. He just tried to take off too fast. Goblin says, "It is I, your goblin grandchild now, and y'all my grandparents. Dio, you're a grandfather now.
I'm an old man now."
That's just fun, not fun.
Oh, what the hell? Oh no! Scott McLaughlin's out. What just happened?
Well, that's one of yours done.
I think he's.
Oh, he's crying. No, I don't want to see him cry.
Oh my God!
I don't want to see
Scott
anyone
McLaughlin.
cry.
Please tell me that was someone else's.
Parade lap. He hit Scott Dixon.
Scott Dixon.
Or is that brake fire?
No, that's a puncture.
What just happened?
Touchies. Oh, he is so upset.
That is a brake
fire.
But no, this doesn't make sense. Scott McLaughlin was in
last row.
In row 4. McLaughlin in row 2. What just happened?
So I think they're 2 separate incidents. Dixon's rear brakes are on fire.
Maybe he twitched or something.
No, because they were way, like... He didn't box.
Oh my God!
Scotty!
No, Scotty Mac!
Scott McLaughlin is crying on the side of the road. Dude, he was the second fastest car in qualifying. We love you too, Goblin. Oh, and the worst part is I have to restart my stream.
That's really debatably not the worst part right now.
That's fine. We get to watch it, and then when you go to adverts, we can still watching it. It's
Mate,
fine.
imagine spending like 16 hours a day for an entire fortnight preparing for a race.
And before it even starts, you fucking.
And you either take yourself or get taken out.
So, all right, I'm back, but
Bob Dixon has stopped smoking. I don't know if you lost the connection to
No,
the
it's
race
still
at that point.
a little
I
bit
see it.
smoky.
well, good news.
Oh, here we go. Replay.
You don't. Good news is you don't use your brakes that often at the Indy 500.
He just, oh my
What
god, you
happened?
It just
idiot.
binned it. It just lit the rear end up.
He was warming his tires, going down the front stretch, lost control of the
Hit the
car,
pit wall.
hit
Gonna
the
land
pit
strong.
wall,
I hate
and
to say it.
broke his front left
And the front wing
wheel assembly. He is
disappeared.
out of the race.
Well, the good news for him is he's
Oh.
probably going to get laid tonight to cheer him up.
There's a bunch of people who just lost a ton of money and
This
owe
is
a
not-
lot.
That's who Dave would have put his money on, 100%. If we were back at like gambling people, wasn't it? 100% that would be. For me, it'd
Yeah.
probably be Sato. Be on the safe side rather than to be on
Yeah.
the cute side. But for you, it would have been Scotty Mac, wouldn't it? Oh, he's not even trying to make him feel better. Look, he's just sat with him. When you're
That's-
ready, we'll move. That kind of.
That's not his job though. His job is to make sure that the dude can walk.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
which, you know, he can't. Oh, look at Chip's face. He's crying. Just. Oh my god,
I
that's
mean-
quick.
I can fly!
How is that car not swinging everywhere?
By the way, everybody but Scott McLaughlin just said a best lap.
With that.
I don't know if my screen is like. No, like. Because I think I've got something else in front of it. The screen may not be updating properly.
Oh, what do you mean?
So I've got two tabs open. One is
Yeah.
the link you sent me with the scoreboard.
Uh-huh.
And I've got another tab open with the actual like Now TV feed that we're listening to and watching, and I'm not sure if my thingy is updating properly. Get distracted.
Jeez, like
That fire in London.
oh, I wanted to mention to you, all green flag. Now Fox came out and said, who is the host of the race this year? They came out and said that all green flag commercial breaks will be picture in picture.
Yeah, how's that
except-
working out?
Well, this isn't green flag
The
now.
race hasn't started yet. We'll find out.
No, it technically has started. We're on lap 3.
Well, yeah, it's fine.
But all green flag commercial breaks will be picture in picture, so I'll still be able to watch.
Good.
And they gave their local affiliates like 4 commercial breaks that they can run whatever commercials they want. They
Okay.
cannot guarantee that those are in
Picture in picture.
picture in picture, which grand scheme of things, fine.
Yeah,
like-
for the length of the race, that's not so bad, and you'd hope
No.
that kind of they would be smart and go, hey, we're gonna do that.
Thank you for joining the Penguin Army, Walla Bala Huckabaka.
That's fucking good effort, Anna.
Yeah, well done.
I think I did good.
Yeah.
I at least came within the ballpark. So we're still under caution.
Because Scotty
God,
Mac binned it.
I'm doing this, and my like old school announcer is starting to come out. Just wait until we go live. Just wait until we go green flag. God, I feel so bad for Scotty. He had that big crash earlier too.
Smoking. Excellent.
The thing I'm worried about Dixon is that if his brakes are on fire, he's leaking something.
Yeah.
So what is he leaking? That's my question.
There we go.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're almost racing.
Better They're not. I'm watching Danny DeVito.
They're on the back straight.
Oh, lights out. Did they form up or no?
Yeah,
They
they're all
formed up, yeah.
apart from Scotty Mag. Oh, the gap for Scotty Mag.
Where's my boy?
Back there somewhere.
Far back to see.
Come on, hurry up, Fox.
Come on, Bobby
There
boy.
we go. All right, they're coming around turn 3 for me right now.
Yeah, same. We're no more than a second apart. It looks
Okay.
really fucking good, doesn't it? Lining up 3 wide.
Mhm.
Reach those belts up one last time and give them a tug because things are about to go nuts.
Hmm?
That line?
No.
No, it's too close to the
Look at all
corner.
the like hiccups.
Oh,
Oh.
and we are off already
Boogity,
before the
boogity,
green
boogity.
flag. Schwartzman leads them to the line, and we are green in Indy.
Go on, Bobby boy.
Dixon's still smoking every now and then.
Yeah,
Fuck off,
into
Turn
Hopefully
turn
the
one,
extra
Wind.
speed.
below coming around the outside. trying to
Holy.
gain- Oh, and we have a wreck. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
We made it like
Louis.
Pato got Sato.
Oh, rude. Marcus Ericsson.
Grandpa crashed.
Uh,
Marco Andretti crashed. But what did I say though? I said there was going to be a crash in turn 1 because of Newgarden and Power.
Hmm.
Who Newgarden hasn't
still
even
work.
gained a spot.
Andretti's brakes still work. Fucking
Well,
hell,
yeah,
just
when you-
lopped that into. Oh, fucking hell. Good
Oh,
job
he
we're
got
allowed to
hit.
lip read.
Yeah, he got hit.
Jesus Christ! 4 wide?
Uh,
Oh,
Jack Harvey,
who was
hold
that?
it, hold
Yeah.
it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Yeah, he ain't
Oh, and
holding
he got.
Oh,
Oh,
boom.
Ericsson was so close.
Like they tried to go
both
4
rear
wide.
wheels.
You can't go 4 wide going into turn 1. You can't
Yeah.
go 2 wide going into turn 1.
Something had to give, and it didn't. So it
just
did.
says conned for Scott McLaughlin.
Contact.
Ah,
But it
different
feels,
kind of cons, darling.
it feels like the IndyCar scoreboard is just
Calling him a horrible name.
calling him a horrible name that you don't like.
The American version of it.
Fucking hell, look at the
but-
speed they're going past, though.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Oh, that looks so fast. Like, it would be if one of the washers got fucking hit, but...
So, Sato lost a place.
Yes, that happened
Rosenquist-
just at the point of the crash.
Rosenquist got Polo.
No, below past Rosenquist and then got it back.
Yeah.
did
Lundgaard
see
got
that.
Daly.
Yeah, which I expected. But the shock to me is
Andretti's
Newgarden is still dead last.
So everybody else is still where they started, except for those 2 couples, so to speak.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. Like everybody else kind of played.
I mean, they hardly got a corner, did they? Oh, he's really far back. Just as
You know
fucking
what?
well.
He knew something was going to happen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Will Power's up to 28th now after starting 32nd or 33rd. He started 33rd.
29th.
And that
Okay, the 2 people behind him started way back and almost had a crash, and then 2 people crashed. But still, 29.
Kyle Larson, for those keeping track of the double, is up a spot to 18th. Stingray Rob didn't go anywhere. Kyle Simpson started 13th. He's down in 16th now.
Yeah. Tiffin Simpson.
Kiffin,
Oh,
whatever.
no.
It's K Simpson.
Harvey's in the pits. Rahaal's in the pits. Power's in the pits. VK's in the pits. Armstrong in the pits. Newgarden in the pits.
And
Why? What's the connection between them?
Well, Harvey had
contract, so did Ericsson.
Yeah, Ericsson
Yeah.
had a little kiss. Newgarden, fuck knows.
I wonder if Newgarden is putting. That doesn't make sense. Why would Newgarden go in?
Why would most of them pit apart from the 2 that had contact?
Like, the highest starting position for any of them would have been, let me see here, Jack Harvey in 26, but he came out in 26, so that no harm, no foul.
Yeah, it'll come.
Was that just a splash and dash?
It could be.
They have done 8 laps, I suppose, with no actual racing.
No, they raced for an eighth of a mile.
Exactly.
I guess if you're that far back, it doesn't matter if you pit right away or if you or for more fuel, or if you just go ahead and stay out, because you know you're not going to lose a full lap. Wow, they're weaving a lot back there. Who's going to bin it next?
I would have said Grosjean, but he's not in it this year.
Oh.
BK.
No, Grosjean waits until about half to 3/4. And I like what he did. His last Indy 500 he ran. He actually came the next day, and people in the caravans saw this. He actually came and got a bicycle and biked every lap he did not complete.
Aww.
And yeah, there were people just watching him and cheering him on as he was doing it. Like, that is so cool that he was like, you know what? I'm going to finish this on some sort of vehicle.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a mess this year, isn't it? Oh, I also didn't think about that. That rain that just happened. There's no rubber on this track, and the track temperature's low.
What?
There's no grip.
What? I missed it. I was what?
Nothing. I think I confused everyone. Don't worry.
They did just do an interview with him, and he sounded really upset. All right, Schwartzman, let's see what you can do. We're getting ready to go back green. Do not have wheel spin, or else you are fucked.
Yes.
Oh, Pato's going to jump him. Pato is going to jump him so hard. Yes, I know that there's a discrepancy between what the leaderboard says and what I'm watching, but
that was fucking
we're going with
what
what
I
I'm
just
watching.
pointed that out quietly to Dave, and then you mentioned it.
So what is the what's on the thing ahead of us?
Yes.
It must
Looks
be.
like,
Yeah.
Let's not pay too much attention
Pato
to it.
passes before the line, but he does it on the high side, which is legal.
That's weird. Sato got Schwartzman as well.
He's fucked up as well. So what?
That we haven't
come
seen
back.
yet.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
the
he'll come-
speed that they come into that corner with, and then just seems to just. Oh.
Let's go, Taka. Stay right there the entire time. Stay right there until lap 199. I knew Schwartzman didn't have the pace to stay up front. He just doesn't. Come on, Doge car, find the wall. And he's going to get past again. He's out of the, yeah. But he doesn't have the pace. He's going to finish bottom, he's going to finish in the 20s somewhere. Oh, Sato to the lead. Woo! Going into turn 3.
Isla got
Come on,
Lundgaard
Taka.
as well.
Huh?
Newgarden got VK.
Just, but VK temporarily got Newgarden. VK ended up in 28, and he was only 29 before that.
All right, so things are starting to settle down finally. Lots of banging going on over there.
And Rosenqvist got Schwartzman.
Yeah. Like Prima. Have you followed Prima at all this season? Ericsson, what's up with him?
In IndyCar, really, but we see a lot of Prima in
F2, F3, F4.
Yeah.
This is their first year in IndyCar, and the first 2 races, the first race, their car just decided to stop and just go, no, we're good. Then The second race, it lit on fire.
Oh, fun. Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh,
then they were back markers for the other 3 races. And then coming into the 500, they didn't even practice the first 2 days.
No, he did 6
They
laps, didn't he, before he put it on pole? Or 8 laps, something like that.
He did something ridiculously short. So everybody is thinking, and after seeing the times, I'm pretty sure this is what they did. They put all their eggs into qualifying, and that was it. They didn't do race trim. They didn't practice any of that.
which is weird.
Yeah, it's a good monetary bump for the team.
Good
You know,
fucking
especially a brand new
advertising,
team.
innit?
Yeah, it
Sneaky
gets their
snake.
advertisers out there. And
Perhaps I'm being a
then
sneaky snake.
you know, you do your best in the race. Like, I get it, it just sucks.
Yeah.
Sato, Award, Rosenquist, Schwartzman, and Erickson are your top 5 currently. And Taka is riding the dragon right now. Actually, he's not. He's just doing the regular line. Somebody crowded you, Marco Andretti. Marco Andretti is doing an interview right now. And
Yeah,
he
we
goes,
saw
well,
that. Someone
you
decided
might
to
chat.
put in the bit. Someone went into the bit of tarmac I wanted, and I got put in the wall.
In
Oh,
fairness,
oh,
you
wow.
guys, Sportsman is closer to Rosenquist than Award is to Sato.
Larson's in the top 20. Oh no, he's actually still in 19. Never mind. I saw his car number is 17. I'm like, did he move up?
Huh.
I like how they're already talking about Larson
Yeah.
making the next race.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they just said. So as long as the race doesn't drag on another 45 minutes more than it's meant to,
Then he can
you can
make it
still
across.
make it to NASCAR.
I can't quite hear
Yeah.
the commentary over sort of you, the music, Anna, and the like engine noise. But that's okay.
Meow. I would play music, but I have the audio for the commentary going through my music channel, so I can't.
Uh-huh.
Oh well, it's just us today. We're
Yeah,
just
I've got
chilling.
it just like playing. Actually, I can turn it down a bit more.
I think you'd
'cause-
probably go without it. But
Well, it's more for if we're
watching and not talking,
yeah, if
kind
we
of
sit
thing.
down.
Shadow Award just ran his best lap. They don't have fastest lap up here. And we're going to commercials, but it will be picture in picture, hopefully.
We're not. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We get
Of
someone else
course.
talking for a while.
Of course, doesn't that like drive you insane at all?
No, because we get to keep watching the Indy 500 while you watch an advert.
It
Well,
was
I'm still
weird when
watching
it was
just-
practice sessions, and I think quali as well, because every time the American feed went practice the advert, we just got silent. We still got the picture, but not any sound, so we
Yeah.
just watched
But
whatever was going on or going on.
Simona De Silvestro is talking.
The woman in the studio,
Hmm.
Spanish accent.
Who?
She did 6 Indy starts between 2010 and 21.
I vaguely remember that.
I think it's the woman in the studio. I'm sure that's what it said her name.
I'm going to sound really mean for a minute, but thank God Catherine Legg didn't even try this year.
She's got a real annoying voice, doesn't she?
No,
It doesn't
she
matter
has
when you're
a
racing
really,
a car, but
she has a really annoying car.
is it because it's shit?
So, well,
Oh.
yellow? We have yellow out.
Why have we got yellow out? Yellow and red and yellow.
Is it raining? They can't tell if it's fluid on the track or if it's
I was
raining.
going to say yellow and red is the debris flag, isn't it?
Well, it's slippery surface.
Right, yeah.
Okay, I can answer this for him. If it hits your head, then it's coming from the sky, which means it's rain.
I mean,
It could also come from the car in front if there's enough momentum.
yeah, and most Americans need telling where rain comes.
Shh. We're not that dumb. We're close to that dumb. We're not that dumb, though.
I'm not. Come on.
No, because No, because I hang out with Europeans. That's why.
We make you smart.
Someone's coming in. No, not coming in.
Nope.
Rotor's up to 21st.
Well,
Go,
The first-
Colton.
Seagull's just
the first
hemorrhaging
lap-
places.
the first lap after the caution comes out, the pit road is closed,
Got it.
except for emergency service. Which
Always,
means
no matter where we are in the race.
yes. So basically, emergency service is if a tire's flat, it can be changed. No more than 2 seconds of fuel.
Wow.
So just enough pretty much to go back out and make sure you make it a lap.
Yeah.
And then of course ain't body work or anything like that.
Rip it off if it's flapping.
There's the track car. Why is there a...
Run a caution.
Yeah, but why it shouldn't need to go out there unless there's someone's fallen off. But
Well, yeah, why add more traffic to a slippery surface, I guess? That's
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, you mean that truck that was out? They're
Yeah.
probably checking the surface to make sure that it's
Oh, there is
good to go.
specks of rain on the helicam.
Well, that's the helicam. Hold on.
Light sprinkling of
There's-
rain.
I am checking the radar.
Imagine if they did this in all. Imagine if they stopped the British touring cars every time it rained. There'd be no British touring cars. Rained this morning. Huh? Bug.
Hold on. I'm pulling up the radar. Going to Indianapolis. There's nothing on the radar near Indianapolis.
Like they said, one of those weird little pop-ups of fucking rain.
I don't know what it is. Like,
Biggest movers list, like Scott McLaughlin.
oh god, boo, boo.
To be fair, so should Seagull, because he's dropped like 4 places or 5.
I appreciate the joke, but boo. Yeah, there's nothing around Speedway where the track is. It's weird. Whee! Oh, I just noticed this on the tracker. They actually have how many passes they did.
Oh,
They got
Wait.
what?
How many passes that a driver did.
Yeah.
Top passers so far:
Yeah.
Jack Harvey, Colton Herta, Callum Ilott, and
I'm seeing
Rossi.
two.
All with
yeah.
5.
It's over here, yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't line up, like.
I know. There was someone who was
Did you
up
move it across?
7.
Well, it could also be up 7. They did 5 passes because 2 cars decided they didn't want to play anymore.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
my.
Ilott started 21st and is currently 16th. That might be who you're thinking of.
Oh, that's. Yeah, it's more fun. But
So
so
there's keeping track of Joseph Newgarden. He started 32nd and he's up to 26th.
So it turns out, the reason you had no idea who we were talking about is because this is the Sky Sports commentary team in the box. So it's Simone, Oliver Askew, and some other dude.
Heck, he did.
Oh, I know who Askew is.
He's very poorly dressed.
Of course he is.
Like, look at the
so-
jacket, look at the shorts, and
Yeah.
look at the fucking socks and jeans.
Boop.
So for pace, they're running. Helio Castroneves has the fastest speed on track at 221.7.
Fair.
So
I've got lots
they're
to
not
show for
going
it.
all out. They're worried about the rain. According to this, the fastest time on track is Scott McLaughlin with a 0.
Go Scotty Mac!
So
sad. Current fastest lap is 40.5931 by Helio Castroneves. Followed, ironically, by Schwartzman. 40.6 with a 221.5 as fastest speed. Interesting. Takuma Sato is currently has the 8th fastest time at a 220.201, which is a 40.8. So I honestly think they're taking it easy right now because of the weather.
Yeah, conditions are a bit sketchy and don't want to bin it like Scotty Mac did.
Yeah. I'm going through all the data right now just to see anything interesting.
That's good. It's bound to be
Everybody
more
is on
interesting than what we're watching with the commentary at the moment.
You know who Danny DeVito is, right?
Yes, Anna.
He has done a series of commercials for a chain called Penn Station, which does like hoagies and subs.
Mm-hmm.
And they're dumb. They all get dumber and dumber and dumber. Like there's one where his house, they were promoting that they had like bacon on their sandwiches now.
Okay.
So they had one that was where it was him sniffing, like had a house above the grill, and he would take this long like tube with a nose on the end and like sniff the bacon fumes.
Oh.
It was weird. Who is that? Keanu Reeves is here.
Yay! What, in your house?
I wish. God,
We don't
he's
get
such a
to
nice
see.
guy.
What time do you reckon this race will finish, Anna? Apart from much later.
It's normally around 3 hours.
So
Our coverage might cut out then because the race didn't start until half past.
no,
because of the delay.
but because of like they do with the Porsches and the F4 F2s, they'll just delay the highlights.
Oh, right, okay, cool. I just checked the schedule because I saw that our broadcast is due to finish at 9, which is in 2 hours. I thought that can't be right, surely. But it probably just delayed the next bit because there's only a repeat of the F1.
I mean, you can do the math. So it's been about an hour, right? And it's been mostly like almost all caution. And we're through 25 laps.
Yeah. It's only been like 10 racing laps.
Yeah, it's not going to be this slow the entire time. We've got pit action.
Yeah, who are we on board? Oh, Rosenquist.
I've got Lundgaard.
Sorry.
So the most chaotic moments in sport is happening right now on your TV screen. Let's see who hits who. I mean, I'm not lying. This is one of the reasons why I'm glad Catherine Legg isn't in, because oh my God.
Beanie stops. If that's even a thing.
Somebody
Whee!
almost
Unsafe
took out.
release.
Somebody almost just took out a right rear tire changer.
Yes, that man nearly
Oh!
didn't have a leg. Oh wait, we've not really paid
No.
attention. What?
That's Larson.
At least you can make a
Kyle
choice of a
Larson with
race.
a horrible stop.
There we
There
go.
no,
we
that's-
go.
Is that Larson or Schwartzman?
Don't know.
17.
17 would be
Larson.
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 Replay.
God,
Oh my
Larson.
god, that is just a fucking shit show.
Yeah, welcome to
I
pit
would
road in
like-
America. The only time they will do an unsafe release penalty
This was an
is
unsafe
if
release. From a wall.
you hit somebody or they are forced to hit the brakes. That's pretty much the only time they'll do it.
Which Rosenquist
What?
had to do by the sounds of it.
They
Oh.
said that Rosenquist would have had to slam on the anchors.
As you said, it's only if they have to
Oh,
hit the brakes.
no.
They said it. And like his race hasn't started shittily enough.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, God.
I think you're like half a second ahead of us.
Uh,
Oh, Schwartzman.
Yeah, that's who I was talking about.
Oh, poor bastard.
just bad
Oh,
stops.
Rosenquist just didn't go
around.
when he pressed the go pedal, though. Oh, Pato did a bit of a...
All right, so this screws up the order. It's now Rossi, Rasmussen, Carpenter, DeFrancesco, Harvey in your top 5.
What's up, darling?
That's a funny top 5. I thought you took both your socks off and you only took one off. That's cheap.
Of course, the top 4 did not pit.
No.
So they're effectively not in the race right now.
Look at
So we're looking.
Oh,
I don't think VK pitted, darling.
I know he
No,
didn't
he
pit.
pitted. He pitted before, didn't he?
He didn't just pit.
Yeah.
Let's do so. VK pitted on lap 19. What the? Sergeant Major. The
Oh, my sound's
Let's-
just fucking popped. I can still hear it, but very quietly. Everything. Nope,
okay, so the
worse.
first
Yeah.
first car that pitted that came out was Sato, and he's in 8th place. So Ray Hall, VK, and Harvey all have 19 laps on their tires. DeFrancesco, Carpenter, Rasmussen, and Rossi all have 26.
Hmm.
So those are the ones that are on the alternate whatever.
Is that what the LSP means in the timetable?
Laps since pit. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So 19.
So how all the tires
Yeah.
are basically.
Yeah. So the top 4 are going to have to come in. Because if I remember around Indy, it's only 30 to 35 laps that you have fuel for.
I was gonna say, because a minute ago they did say that you get 9 laps, 9 pit stops during the course of the race.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a lot. Hopefully most of them are under green, but that's still an amazing shot with the helicopters
Cracker
right in
Barrel.
front of the fuel. Don't
Sorry.
make fun of Cracker Barrel, man.
We're
They
just
are everywhere.
on board with who, I don't know who.
The Splendor car.
Splendid.
Splenda car.
I don't know. There's too many for a new person to keep track of.
Well, that's why keep up that IndyCar starting lineup thing I sent you, because it'll show you what the cars look
Oh
like.
yeah, I
Oh,
just
yeah, that's a
have
good shout.
so many tabs open at the minute.
You can put it like here.
So that's Christian Rasmussen that
okay.
has the Splenda car. So he's in 2nd. And
I
a lot of the regular drivers, or some of the regular drivers, have special paint.
Yes, I
So
heard that.
except for
like the free
yeah, like
McLarens.
yeah, Pillow has his normal paint. McLaughlin, before he oh my god, they couldn't get it up.
Beginning.
They just could
Yeah,
not.
I see it.
Something's majorly wrong with that car. But yeah, the McLaughlin, one of the reasons why everybody was really upset about him crashing is because the yellow Pennzoil car is like an iconic paint job.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
submarine.
The yellow submarine. But we are
Which
going
is
to find out
Part
how
of the reason-
Sato does in traffic.
Part of the reason I keep losing it is because hardly any orange.
Hmm.
Obviously, the free McLarens have normally got a lot more orange than they do today, so they're quite easy to
Yeah.
spot. I find
Yeah.
it more difficult to spot there because it's blue and white, which is so common.
Some other movers for you. Stingray Rob is up to 18th.
True.
Bell
Let's talk
end.
about him less.
Find a wall, dickhead. Wow.
Wow.
Best name in racing, though. Fight me. That.
I would
Him,
fight you.
Bubba Wallace, and Cletus McFarlane have the best names in racing.
Bubba Wallace is a funny name. Cletus McFarlane, just there's not a name in the world that would suit him better. I will fight you on that.
then
Stingray
you-
Rob, it's just, that's child abuse. I'm sorry. You call your child Stingray, that's fucking child abuse.
Hold on. I need to actually look this up.
So because
His actual given name is Stingray.
I figured
What
it
the
was. I'm sure
fuck?
me and
yeah,
Dave
we've had
looked
this,
it
I
up.
think
Yeah.
we've had this conversation.
I think we looked it up last year. I asked you and we weren't
Yeah.
sure. Because you would
Let me
either
get
get
it.
that as your given name and change it because it's shit, or get a decent given name and think it's funny to change it to Stingray and do that.
And then-
Stingray Rob, a 21-year-old driver for Dale Coyne Racing, has Stingray on his birth certificate And he's not named after the fifth fish. His parents, who are Chevrolet enthusiasts, named him after the sports car Chevrolet Corvette Stingray.
Yes, because it's Stingray, not Stingray. There's two words.
Saying that, Cletus's name isn't Cletus. That's his internet name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Neither is Bubba.
Is
I
it
think
not?
his is like No, I think it's like William Wallace.
William Wallace is a famous Scot.
Oh,
As in Scottish
I'm aware
person,
of
not
that.
Scott McLaughlin.
Almost racing time.
It's racing.
And Dixon's finally getting his brakes repaired. Nope, they're looking at those brakes. I'm actually right. They don't have anything about. What's his real name? Bubba Wallace.
Have 7 or 8 laps behind a safety car and pit when a safety car.
I was
comes
right.
in.
William Darrell Wallace Jr.
Oh.
Jr. Why are they having this? Was because of the wet on track. No. The caution's because of the wet on track.
Yeah, caution's because the Indy drivers are scared of rain.
Wouldn't you at 230 miles an hour?
No.
Yeah, fight me on that. They're going 230 miles an hour. They can be afraid of rain.
All they have to do is left turn.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Rasmussen with a little wiggle out of turn
Almost
4.
contact there.
Any
We are
wiggle
back
away.
to green.
Wiggle. To the very next day. Bum, 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 ba-dum.
Rasmussen with the pass and takes the lead of the Indy 500. They are 4
Spoilers.
wide. Get down to 2. Holy shit.
Pato lost some places. That's an accident waiting to happen.
Well, considering Anna just said, holy shit, I took my headphones.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Don't worry.
They were
would be the
4
same if it
wide
was-
going into 1.
Yeah, I can't even
We tried that, guys. It doesn't
We're less than
work.
10 seconds behind you because that 10-second forward button isn't activated. So you're fine. Don't worry.
We're
It
like
could also
2
be a
seconds.
delay.
Yeah.
It could be a delay as well.
Hello got Ray Hall.
Oh, it's
Foster
fucking
got
gone.
Lungard.
Sato's up to 6.
He was
From
already in
8th off
6th,
the
I
restart.
think.
Pretty sure Isla just went running outside of Graham Rahal.
For him.
He
needs
did.
Graham Rahal.
Wait,
Go
something's
on,
wrong with.
Colton.
Rahal's got a problem.
Gonna take someone out if he doesn't fucking pull over.
Yeah, he really does have a problem because he had just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars pass him. Potentially issues? He's standing still.
That seems problematic.
Let's
don't
see.
worry.
Let's see where our boy Larson is. He's up to 29th after restarting 30th. So making progress.
Mm-hmm.
Daly up 5.
So yeah, Daly up 5, Herter up 4, Foster up 4.
Simpsons shut the bed.
Since the restart, yeah. Rosenquist down
Newgarden's-
5.
Newgarden's up to 21st, and he just set his best lap of the race.
Nice.
Rahal down 15 since the first.
God. Oh, don't you mean the restart
What did I say?
or overall?
What
You
did
said since the first.
Oh, since the
Oh.
restart. I meant to say restart.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this car. I mean, honestly, Sato's still in really good position here because the people he just passed, VK and Ericsson,
Well,
they're in a lot of trouble. Well, not Ericsson, he pitted along with VK, but or with Sato, but VK pitted. Last pit was 27 laps ago, which is
a lot.
what? Yeah, right.
Autumn
Lap
time
8.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, lap 7, 8.
Yeah, him and Harvey.
The end of
Yeah.
the Scotty Mac safety car. Sorry to bring it up again.
Yeah.
Newgarden just got robbed. Never mind.
Things move quick on on this 2.5-mile super speedway. Bailey's up to 8th. Jesus.
Fair play. Keeper?
There's some cars overtaken, but you know when you see cars overtaken and then the camera just cuts them off because it's get away?
Yeah.
And you're like, are they fine? Are they in the wall? Are they in between?
So there's an unspoken rule at Indy. It doesn't apply as much when you're talking in the race because everybody's trying to win. But
Just
during
tell Anna to
practice,
shut up if you're trying to listen to something, darling.
They said something about VK. I should have told you to shut up. I didn't want to be.
oh, my bad.
No, you didn't know. I didn't open my mouth.
Just sat there like, trying to listen.
I was trying to move my headphones off so I didn't hear you and I heard the commentary and somehow that didn't work.
But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say anyway.
Unspoken rule.
Oh yeah, there's an unspoken rule at Indy for at least practice. A little bit in the race as well, but let's say you are too wide with somebody, right? The person, and you go into the turn side by side.
Yeah.
The person on the inside has right away.
Bullshit. Oh, very different.
So like
reaction.
during practice, you'll actually see them go in, and then they'll neatly line up behind each other. And you'll see it a little bit in the race too, where you'll see them like 2 or 3 wide, and you're like, oh, there is no way in hell they're making it into that turn. Somebody's going to die. And then all of a sudden they're coming out of turn 1 perfectly in line with each other. Like it's
in practice, I think that's very good gentlemanly behavior, for lack of a better word.
But in the race,
quali, I can kind of get around it because it's on speed. Well,
in quali, they only run one at a time, don't they?
Fine, I forgot about that. Yeah, so that's not.
Yeah.
Important.
But no,
But in the race, I would call bullshit to that. That's not racing.
Correct. And like I said, it's more like if you are 3 wide and it's suggested to do that.
Yeah.
But if you don't, nobody's going to kick you out of the race.
You don't get slacked off in the press or punched in the face afterwards.
Oh yeah, but if you wreck, the first thing they're going to say is, well, you were on the high line.
You should have yielded.
You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta reset the stream. Hold on. I am doing this completely legal. I mean, blame how they do this. Like, we had it really nice where I could just turn on Peacock and I'd have it on my computer and everybody was happy. Now they're like, oh, well, you need to pay, or you need to either subscribe to Fox News's website, which I refuse to do because I like my news as news and not as propaganda.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then, or you have to have a cable subscription or an antenna. And it's like, you know, yeah.
It's free ever.
How are the adverts, Anna?
Oh, they're not bad. They're not terrible. I'm watching a Napa advert right now.
That is terrible.
That is
Sorry
terrible.
for your eyeballs.
Well, they're celebrating 100 years of building our business into an engine that powers
Yeah, we
yours.
know.
Yeah, we know. One of the drivers in the touring cars has got a special black and yellow livery to celebrate 100 years of Napa.
And now we're watching Firestone.
I mean, that makes sense with all of them running Firestone tires.
Yeah, but they found somebody with a southern drawl that doesn't naturally have a southern drawl to do the thing.
Oh, God.
Well, I like the Firestone tires. Of course, I can't do a fake southern drawl because I'm from the South.
Okay.
Somebody's popping out. Who is that?
eBay.
Oh,
Pillow.
that's Pillow.
Come on, Pillow, find a wall.
Wow, what's he ever done to you?
He's a dick.
4 out of 5 wins.
Oh,
What's he done to you? He's a
win.
prick.
Like he has been so dominant this
Sorry.
year.
No,
There are
it's fine now.
people. there are people who are actually thinking that he's taking advantage of some system and nobody knows what it is.
Well, fair play to him.
I mean, if it's within the rules, cool, but like, what has he found?
Yeah.
And from what I can tell, it's something in the hybrid system. Because when he was running his quali laps, he was recharging his yep, there goes the top 3. They're all in the pits.
Yeah, just saw. Apart
Just
from
got a
Carpenter.
Carpenter jumping to the top.
Yeah. But except for he would recharge his hybrid system, but he wouldn't lose any speed.
Huh. It's
That don't make no
really
sense.
quite delayed.
We're a lot further behind than we were somehow. Because they
Yeah.
haven't gone into the pits yet. They're going into the pits.
Very short.
Not yet. Not yet.
They are in the pits now on mine.
Now.
Now.
No, I just saw it on the
Yeah,
on the thing.
I saw it on the timing tower. Oh, Carpenter's in the next lap.
A bit.
Yeah. Why is Jack Harvey leading this race?
After murderizing, I mean, he's getting a prize for murderizing Andretti.
Yeah.
Don't you agree, Anna?
Maybe. I mean, keep in mind, Danica Patrick has led laps at the Indianapolis 500. So
Huh.
back when they actually had a way in the car to regulate fuel flow.
Could have stayed out an extra
Let's
lap.
go,
so we could
Jack
have at least
Harvey.
led a lap.
Woo. Oh, that's right. Jack Harvey is the normal pit reporter for Fox Sports.
Oh, that's him. I knew he was on there. I didn't know it was
Yeah,
him.
I heard them mention it a few times. He's doing fucking
Yeah.
good for him then.
One of the guest
Yeah.
drivers, isn't
He's
there?
got Sato up his arse, but you know, it's fine. And perhaps look at VK.
No, he's just
I mean, if
like
I was
there's
driving
always.
in this, I'd want Sato and VK behind.
I think I'd like Sato in front of me so I can save gas and watch his line to use his line later in the race.
Good point. Fuck off, Daly. Pick on someone of your own size. Or the wall. Pick on the wall.
Where are you? Who's that blending in?
Don't know.
What?
That would have been Dixon?
Bright orange?
No,
Dixon or Rossi?
Rossi?
gotta be Rossi then. What? I'm so confused.
Yeah, because I'm looking at
No, because there's
laps
Rossi
down.
and. It's
Oh,
only
no,
Dixon
it's-
that's a lap down.
Carpenter. It's Carpenter.
You lap down already now?
Yeah, it's about a lap for a full pit stop.
Doesn't take much.
Like I said, it didn't make sense for them to stay out. Come on, Harvey. Nice move. Nice move, Daly. Daly on the inside of Malukas gets 4th.
We don't like Daly because he's taking places off of VK.
No, VK is taking places off of VK.
Not wrong.
That too. Bye, Harvey.
Nice to see you at the pole. You got your 5 minutes of fame now. Get your tires.
Bye, VK. Spoilers.
I also want to point out that Stingray Rob actually led laps last year at this race.
Oh, what a bell end.
I can't be mad at him. He's not a good racer, but he has a fantastic name. I can't be mad at him. No, Stingray Rob.
That's not Stingray, is it? Number
No, Stingray's 77.
Yep, Stingray Rob.
Hey,
Ray Hall.
The only reason I remember that is Stingray Rob is running the car that Grosjean had last year.
Huh.
And ironically,
Valtteri Bottas is number.
no, ironically, the number 77 was the number that the last fatality in the Indy car happened.
Oh,
with.
damn.
Oh, that's not nice. I'd say you should
DWI.
retire those numbers, but you're not going to have any left.
Well, you're not wrong considering that what was it, 77 76 or 78 people have died just in the Indianapolis 500.
Considering
Okay.
a couple of those may have had the same number coincidentally at some point, but
Yeah.
Have to get to triple digits.
There's Stingray.
out the pits.
No, on board.
Oh. Hello. We're there now.
That's why we didn't recognize him, because that's not his normal livery.
No. Is he still with Junko's Hollinger? He should be. Where did he start?
You what?
Yeah, he is. So he normally runs black and green.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Similar-
it's a green on it. Similar to Harvey's car.
Yeah, very similar to Harvey's car. Oh, look at that group right in front of Sato that's just letting Takumo Sato just coast. We are into the stage of the race where people are just trying to get through laps.
Yeah, that's fair. So
Checking
Newgarden
on-
is up to 14th. Fortune
God.
is down to 15th.
No, you're fine. I was actually just about to look that up. Like, do I want to see history? Yes. Do I want to see Joseph Newgarden do it? No.
But no one else is in a position to do it.
Exactly. And here's the thing, like, people are bringing up, you know, with how dominant Newgarden was last year, is there, you know, do we need to go and kind of look at his car? Because the car stays at the track,
Oh, okay.
at the museum. Yeah, it stays at the track in the museum for a year.
Fair. Until they replace it
And-
with that year's winner.
Yeah, so people are like, well, we should go check out his car from last year. And it's like, yeah, but it's a year ago. And even the guy who finished second, who got passed on turn 3 on the last lap, was like, I don't want to be declared the winner of a race that happened a year ago. So cool. Average speed, because of all the cautions, 149.6.
Ouch.
241 on track passes.
7 different race leaders.
I mean, when it's racing, it's been a good race. Ferrucci up to 5th. Somebody put him in a wall, please.
I don't know if you heard, Anna, they said Newgarden's dealing with a rear vibration.
Giggity.
Was it on? I think it was actually 2 years ago. One of the commentators, somebody was dealing with a rear vibration and just goes, oh, his wife would like that.
He likes it himself. That's why he installed it.
And everybody went, what?
Bye, Isla.
Hit it or got overtaken?
He-
Uh,
on the, yeah, this, like, the problem is the broadcast is delayed going out. Just,
yeah,
you know, in case
Dave
of-
keeps ruining it by looking at the
I
thingy on the
think
left.
something changed, so I look at it.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
don't have to
so
say it
it's-
out loud.
it's delayed because of the 5 to 10 second delay due to bad words potentially being aired.
Which is
Yeah.
fine, yeah.
And then it's further delayed because it goes to a satellite, down to the distribution area, and then through the internet. So
Yeah.
the
They
scoring,
just say Pato Rewarders keeps losing the front of his car.
No,
Get away from him.
Pato.
That's literally what I
Yeah.
said.
Oh, I thought you said
Pato
Colton.
Reward.
My bad.
Patty Award commercials for Splenda. Do you want me to tell you what every commercial we have is about?
No, I'm good.
It's going to all be sponsors of the drivers, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Sometimes no.
Oh, okay.
What's
Just
What's
because you've
shocking
mentioned
to me
two so
right
far
now-
and they've both been sponsored. Basically.
What's shocking to me right now is that we haven't had a lot of medical commercials.
Yeah, but you always get those, Anna, don't you?
Which is a change. Which is a
Yeah.
change for America.
Which is so nice. I'm so tired of hearing, do not take this medication if you're allergic to this medication. Side effects may include
Yeah.
loss of hearing, stomach distress, and death. Consult your doctor if this is right for you. It's like, who is this right for?
Idiots. America.
There's so many things I would change. Like, I would definitely change that. Nope, here's a
Precedent?
Tylenol commercial. Only Tylenol rapid release gels have quick release holes drilled into them.
When you need quick release holes, you're doing something not quite right.
But no, like I would definitely ban medical commercials off of the
Oh yeah.
off the air, because it does nothing but makes doctors' jobs harder.
The only ones we ever get here is for like targeted pain relief. We don't get just random
and-
Nurofen and things like that. but-
And what is it? Gaviscon.
yeah, which is a targeted like medical.
And then
thing,
what's the
isn't
other
it?
one? The indigestion one.
That's Gav-
No, Gaviscon's cough medicine with clout. No, that's Cavonia.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, like you can keep like over-the-counter stuff, I would say. So like Tylenol, Mucinex, things like that.
Any
It's
cold
fine.
medication and pain relief
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
But if you have to get a script for it, why is it on my TV?
Yeah, that's fair. You guys are gonna have chemotherapy advertised in the next 5 years.
We probably have already. I mean, it's the reason I don't watch TV. Like, in our house, we don't have cable, and we don't, like, most of the time, unless like on Sundays, Dad and I for a while were watching NCIS, but then we'd end up watching NCIS on, Paramount Plus streaming, so we didn't see commercials. So like, we're not. We've gone from watching everything on cable to, over the last 5-6 years, to watching nothing on cable except sports. And it's like, that's not
Go
worth.
sports team.
Yeah, and all of the sports we watch are normally on local TV. The only
Right.
one that's not is Major League Soccer, and that's on Apple TV. So, what's the point of having cable anymore?
Yeah. Fascinating dichotomy. What are you confused?
Because I'm sure he's just said Marcus Ericsson is up to 7. Marcus Ericsson is very much not in 7. Oh, he's pitted, that's why. He dropped off the bottom of the screen, he wasn't there anymore. So I'm like, well, he's not in 7th. Somehow Herta's in 7th, which,
Colton Herter.
fair play.
Listen to Anna trying to join in with the Discord lag.
I was timed with yours, damn it.
Probably, yeah.
Looks like we're going through some more green flag stops. Which is
Yeah.
Ericsson
interesting.
picked.
Okay, stop looking at that for a while, because spoilers.
Yeah, I'm trying to stare at the screen,
I know.
but when it flashes, it's hard to actually.
Yeah, because you just see it out the corner of your eye and go, ooh, what's that? Holy shit, that's a lot of people in the pits. Huh?
Yeah, it is.
Sorry.
Welcome to Green Flag Pits. Come on, M-Pump bar.
Yeah, but that livery's kind of cool. I like that.
Very cool.
It is. It's an old livery that kind of got retired for a while because AM/PM, which is like God, that's everybody's coming to pit.
Haha.
I did
But
just
yeah,
say.
it was.
Stop looking at it.
Yeah, every 30
Switch
laps
the
or
screen
so.
off.
Oh boy, hold on to that car.
What's
Somebody got a little squirrely in the braking zone of pits.
Herta, I
Herta.
think. Oh,
That
I
wouldn't
like
surprise
Ferrucci's
me.
little stars. You don't like it, Anna, do you? I remember you...
I don't like anything
America.
about him.
Yeah, but if that was a Union flag in the UK, I would like it as a special.
Woohoo!
So would I, because so Memorial Day weekend is supposed to be a memorial for veterans, right?
Hmm?
And everybody for the month of May will start flying flags and have specials for veterans, and we'll do this and do that. And if I had military ID, I could eat for free at Denny's. But then turn around after May, they're taking away benefits that veterans get. They're making it harder for veterans to get what's available, and they're kicking veterans off of housing programs. So all this, every time I see like a company going, here's an American flag, we support our troops, I say bullshit,
Bullshit,
because they're not
yeah.
doing anything.
It's not consistent, it's just
Yeah.
for show.
Yeah, it's nowhere near what it should be. So, it's stolen valor is what it is.
Yeah. Oh, bloody Nora. Okay.
So yeah, I get a little upset when I see that crap.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's very fair.
It's similar, not the same demographic or situation, but it's similar with Pride Month. All these companies supporting Pride, supporting the community, and then the next month they sack people. Yeah.
Which I'm going to go to HFOT
It has been
USA.
for a while. It's like it has been many times behind the curve drive. Good.
Let me do a little research on the
Good.
charity rating of Homes for Our Troops, which is what Ferrucci is actually advertising.
Ferrucci pit speed violation. Maybe.
I heard
It
pit
bent.
speed violation, but I didn't hear who it was.
So they're actually, you know what? They're not bad. Charity Watch gives them an A. 89% of the money that they collect goes to programs relative to overhead, and it costs them $7 to raise 100.
Huh.
So not bad. Like
It's effort.
That's right.
this is good. This is a good charity. I give them props for that, but
Yeah.
still, get
Which
the
business
flag
was
off
that?
your-
Sorry, my headphones cut out.
That was Charity Watch.
Oh, okay.
And the whole reason that he has the flag on the side is he is paired with Homes for Our Troops.
Okay.
But again, the government is kicking people off of the mortgage repayment programs that help troops actually repay their mortgages if they fall behind with no recourse. So people are losing their houses, but it's Military Appreciation Month.
Ouch.
Just come out.
6 and 107 behind.
No, I think that's 107 seconds.
That's what I said. Yeah, 107.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like a minute step.
Where?
Just come out the pit. Scott
Dixon
Dixon.
dead last, 107 behind.
I think you're looking at last lap time.
No, it's come up as a gap.
No. It said it was the gap. It said 107.
Oh,
because he's
yeah,
3
3
laps
laps.
down.
That's why it's come up as 3 laps now. A minute ago, it came up as like second.
Because I was looking at his last lap time was a 107, which would have been an out lap on his
From the
On his
pit.
new tires.
on his pit.
Last lap time was a 121. Oh, no, that's Andre. Sorry, I scrolled too far.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, McLaughlin's still on the best lap of all time.
On his helmet look. Head wheel. Head over leg.
Oh.
I wish this guide actually had like what their helmets look like, because they all do
Yeah, it was
special helmets
pushing up.
for. Holy crap! Sato is setting best lap times right now.
Hey, Sato.
Takuma Sato.
Come on, Taka. Satsuma.
Tatsuma
Is he an
Sato.
orange?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, have you heard the legend of the snake pit?
Kind of.
Let's go down about.
Okay. Always.
Get safety car in a minute.
Yeah, someone's gonna
So-
drop it. Hopefully, fucking what's his tits? Like, fat face.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Sure. But no, the snake pit. So the racetrack is so large, they have a concert venue on the inside of the infield.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I
every-
did hear because we saw a video the other day
Yeah.
about the 2020
Yeah.
race, and it was about how the snake pit got cancelled.
Yeah, like it had like nowadays it's very family friendly, right? Back in the day, it used to be a place you went if you were hammered and you didn't mind going to the hospital.
Oh, that's okay. As long as you know what to expect, I guess.
Yeah, it was one of those places where you went to like mosh and
Get
oh, it
everything.
was bad. They had to clean it up. Now the only place like that like the old school like mosh pit type places, is Darlington Avenue.
Oh,
Darlington.
It's a bunch of NASCAR fans who park on the infield and just have a 3-day party, and then they remember, oh, we should probably not drink on Monday. Oh, hey, look, it's Danny DeVito again.
I know you're on adverts, but the Splendor car, whose head guy? I don't know who it is. Rossi, maybe? No, the all blue and no, he's got.
What?
I don't know. I don't know who we're actually on board with.
It doesn't pop up a little thing saying who it is?
No.
Rossi.
Rossi.
That
Yeah.
smoke coming out the back of the car.
Oh, he has the
Getting-
splendid Java house.
Yeah, it is. Exponentially worse.
There is something wrong with Rossi's car.
He's dropping.
Oh, you want to see something really cool?
Yeah, Rossi crashing out.
No, he just took. He's got all this smoke coming out, yet he's still putting moves on fucking Di Francesco.
Go Seagull!
Slow oil. I
Maybe.
see it now.
It's white smoke though.
That's oil normally. Ooh, it overheating, boy. That car is starting to overheat.
That's not good.
So, go to the timing pylon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Click on Takuma Sato's name.
Yeah.
So, see where the little squiggly line is, and then it says P, and then a bunch of numbers? Those are the radio frequencies assigned to them, so you can actually listen in.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's cool.
Every
He's pitted.
driver.
Rossi's pitted. Take Polo out. He's leaked everything everywhere.
Giggity.
You are. Wait, wait,
Polo's
hold on.
camera.
Hold on.
Fucking hell, you on board with Polo?
I was.
Fucking state of his camera. It's
Yeah.
soggy.
Yeah, I think he's either overheating or he popped a coolant line.
Both.
Yeah, we're just going to take your tires off, put them back on. It'll be fine.
That's fair.
A quick check in.
We haven't done the left rear.
That was a lot of fuel. Oh!
What?
That.
Fire.
Below, on fire.
Nope, Rossi.
Rossi on fire.
Wall was on fire.
Escaping the car.
There's.
God.
There's. No,
No,
he's out.
good.
He's out. He's
There's
throwing
fire
his
wrong side of
gloves.
the wall as well.
Oh,
No,
I think he's unhappy about
Oh, he got
that.
jizzed on as well.
Flinging his shit everywhere.
He.
That Martian
Okay,
has been
okay.
on fire, look.
I noticed that was a lot of fuel that leaked out.
Look at the back of the
I think
car.
I spotted it. It looked like someone threw water over the
No. That was from the fuel hose.
yeah.
And then what they're supposed to do is right before you take off, they spray it down with water to cool down whatever's on there.
Mm.
But there was a ton on the ground.
No,
Oh,
but
yeah.
what I mean is like, you know, when you get a bucket of water and throw it on someone or something,
Uh-huh.
it looked like that, and I thought they'd threw a bucket of water on it to cool it down, but it must have been like excess fuel, like a lot of excess fuel that squirted out.
Sorry, can I
mean-
just say, in the F1
Yeah.
today, they closed the pit lane entry because there was a tiny piece of carbon fiber on the floor. Here they have kept the pit lane open even though it is on fire. Like,
Yeah.
how badass is that?
Welcome to IndyCar.
And
He may
technically, they closed the pit lane because there was a car parked in the middle of it with 3 wheels.
No, he got moved away. He moved himself away because he had no brakes, so he wasn't parked anywhere.
Welcome to IndyCar, where yeah, we may be afraid of a little rain.
Yeah,
Fire.
literally. 2 raindrops and we neutralise the rays, but fire is okay, just go around it.
Rasmussen in on the pits.
And
Yeah, there's the. Oh my God.
oh,
No, that car's done.
That was his team.
Yeah, they did.
right, okay, that's why I was confused. There
I
goes
see
the
your
fire,
bucket
look
of
along the
water.
line,
Yeah.
that green-
I
Bucket of
just saw
water.
your bucket of water, and it was after it lit up. But I think
No, there was something
But
like before that.
On this side of the
No,
wall.
but yeah, before that, like there was something, but they didn't. Jeez.
so. He had, well, I think honestly, he had a fire going on underneath anyway.
Possibly.
Yeah.
And then it was being kept low because it didn't have access to oxygen. As soon as they lifted that tire off, it just, it just opened up everything to oxygen. It flared and caught that excess fuel.
Get back up.
I'm
Ward's
liking
dropped
what
a
I'm
few
s-
places. He was in 5th when he, what's his name, pitted from 4th, and he's now in 8th.
His last lap speed was
Harvey in again.
215. His last lap speed for Pato was 215.9. Takuma's running 217.3. So
AB and penalties.
yeah, welcome to Indy. I mean, Takuma's running this perfectly because, and he's not the one that made it go perfectly though. It's those lap cars right in front of him there, just letting him sit and fuel save. This is a really good race from him so far. Why is he in the top 10?
Oh,
Newgarden.
Oh. Magic.
What the fuck did he do?
Magic.
Pit stops.
I gotta dig into this. Hold on.
He's got
No,
3 pit stops, though. He's done more pit
Newgarden's done an
stops than
extra stop.
Anyone.
He pit on lap 8 to refuel, then pit with the A group on lap 30. And
No, I wondered if you could click on it to get. Well, I'm gonna look at that, but it's.
that extra stop he got at lap 8. Look at some of the names on this list. VK's up 25, Newgarden's up 22, Willpower's up 18.
DK's falling down on our thingies. I think he's hit Nolan Seagull!
Oh, somebody's in the wall in the pit.
What? Oh, I saw that.
There.
VK.
No! Oh.
He's very dirty.
He's done.
Oh, that
He is
Marshall.
done.
He's
Done.
Oh no.
No brakes. He just locked it and.
Oh
taking my
man.
fucking side off.
Yeah, he just lost it.
You do realize you said that out loud. I'd have heard it and chuckled at that.
Yeah, he just went to brake and spun the back end.
Yeah, that right rear just didn't want to stop.
How do you burn your brakes out at freaking Indianapolis
Where you don't brake.
except to get into the pits? That is the only time you
What?
One of the pit mechanics just did that whole "and I'm done" motion. Oh my god, that sucks. This should bring almost everybody in.
Like how they still have to bring a caution out, even though everything's localized to his pit box at the minute.
Yeah, but
Or is it because they got the tow vehicle in the box?
they'll have the rescue vehicles in the box, and they'll also have to clean up pit road.
There was
The
not
pit
much
road's
damage.
Pit road will be closed for a little bit. I mean, it's not one piece of carbon fiber like earlier today, but it's going to be much more than just one piece of carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Why did I just watch a fake Macho Man Randy Savage go through a table?
Why not?
Hold on, I want to see if I can find this.
Maybe Reno's didn't do it, or he forgot.
Okay, I'm going to send you a link.
Oh god.
That's the commercial I just saw.
I'll watch it later.
Okay, yeah. It's stupid. When I do this, do you hear anything?
No.
No bumping or boom or anything?
No, what did you do?
Perfect. I can actually move my mic and get no noise out of it.
Yay.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of this Penn Station commercial. Does that person look like Danny DeVito to you? No.
Thank you, Fred.
Okay, so
I have
reset
ice
the
cream.
field. 84 laps complete. Sato still leads the field. Malukas, Pillow, Daly, Ferrucci round out the top 5. Looking at the ones that we're kind of keeping a loose eye on today, Larson up to 16th after that really pathetic pit stop. Our pole sitter Schwartzman down to 13th. He is not having a good day. I didn't think he was going to anyway.
No.
Newgarden is 9th. Who else are we following? Colton Herta is in 28th. So he's done nothing all day. Scott Dixon
It's the nothing
is
all day.
still showing VK was the one that spun. Dixon is in 29th, which is dead last
2 laps down.
after starting 4th.
Yeah. Rahal has not come back. That's Pato's 5th.
Why are we under caution? I missed it. Obviously, because I wasn't
VK
here.
binned it into the pit lane.
Oh, with that. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I saw that happen and then chucked my down.
Sato was 6th after starting 3rd. Yeah, it's. Oh yeah, I forgot they were doing it there this year. They put the IndyCar race is actually up in Times Square right now on like the world's largest billboard.
Cool.
Not aged very well.
No, at one point, Mika scribbled VK net P2 in her book.
I did not age very well.
No.
At people.
But I'll be honest, Stingray is up to 15th after starting 17th.
Fucking fabulous. 85
Marcus-
laps.
Marcus Ericsson after starting 9th is 19th. Jeez, I feel bad for Rossi. He had to have had a fire underneath because that thing, as soon as that tire came off, it
It just exploded
completely
with fire.
off.
Then.
Yeah, there had to have been a fire going beforehand. Who else do we want to follow here? Will Power started dead last, is up to 14th.
Yeah.
So
Eagle
yeah,
started 24th and is 17th.
17, baby. Dude, don't stare at it. Just put it out.
hey, what else are you going to do? Driver got out. Well, shit, I don't like this car. Burn it
So
down.
all that smoke for Rossi was gearbox related.
Yeah,
Uh,
the car was trying to tell everybody it was on fire, and everybody went, nah.
nobody
No.
listened, so it showed
Fire.
it.
Oh, it's scary whenever you see that.
Fucking hell. You hear what the mechanic said?
No.
He was still trying to put the fire out, didn't realise the fire was on his hand.
That's why they
Oh,
all
God.
piled on him with the stuff. He did just say Mike's fine, which I'm
Yeah,
assuming is the
which is why that mechanic got covered in jizz and was sat on the back of a flatbed being taken to the med center.
Do you have to call it jizz?
Yes, he does.
Did or did it not look like jizz?
No, it looked like fire
It-
extinguisher.
Yeah, it looked like fire retardant foam.
Fire retardant, yeah.
Is there a emergency vehicle on? Yeah,
Yep.
an emergency vehicle on the front stretch.
Like when I was a fucking coach on the F1 track.
Did you see the? So at one point, it was, I forget which NASCAR race it was, but they were on a road course
Hmm.
and they were red flagged for some reason. And all the cars are sitting on the stretch, and all of a sudden, one of the spectators hopped the fence.
Yes, I've seen that.
Ran
video.
over to a car and asked for an autograph.
I think I've heard about that, but I don't remember the footage. I know about it, but
it was like Carl Bush Jr. or someone like that.
Al Bush Jr.
No, or who drives the M&M car? Kurt Busch.
Yeah, Kurt.
I think it was Kurt
One
Busch.
of the Bush bros. Like, how do you react to that as a driver? Do you just kind of go, "I'm busy"?
it's much easier probably to just scribble and send them on their way.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting.
What?
Well, I can't really get a judge on what's going on the screen, so I'm watching the timing tower.
Hmm.
We're seeing pit
Award structure.
activity.
Yeah, much.
Ryan Hunter Ray stayed out.
Di Francesco
old-
stayed. Oh wait, no what?
No,
Carpenter.
the only car to stay out was Ryan Hunter Ray.
No, there was two. Someone else stayed
Was it-
out.
Probably a lapped car then.
Dixon.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ray
Yeah, they're all
Hall.
lap cars.
Let's speak.
Come on, Taka. Good-
Oh,
you
no,
are way long.
Sato.
Taka. Please tell me he got out good though. Oh, come on. No, don't tell me a mistake in the pits is going to ruin his race.
Yep.
Why are you still on the pit lane?
Who?
Taka. Takuma Sato just watched the entire field go past him.
Oh.
But on the timing thing, he's still second. There he goes.
Bonk.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Takuma. I liked you
He
in
was
the
like
lead.
realistic win guy.
Same here.
Yeah.
Where is he going to end up? He's still 17th,
That on him overshooting his pit
Yes.
box.
partially.
Well, he
The
locked
first
up,
part
so it's-
was.
but the rest isn't.
What happened coming out?
It was the
is what I
rear
wanna
left
know.
by the looks of it.
Oh no!
Oh!
Fucking hell, he must have locked up as well, assuming he didn't aim.
Who was that?
Schwartzman.
Sportsman.
Schwartzman just tried to take out his entire crew. I know his first pit stop was bad, but come on, man.
He might be
Oh,
out.
he's done.
Fuck. Poor rookie lad.
Oh my
At
god.
least he'll be on
50
time for his
medics
court case
there.
for attempted murder.
He's going at least a lap down. His race is done.
There's still a
Oh. Is that one guy trying to donkey kick his wheel back
I
into
Yes.
think
position?
so,
And the
yeah.
radio just said, "Don't worry, we're done."
So the guys in the blue
Oh.
overalls, are they like track teams rather than teams?
Okay, so in this shot, the red overalls are the pit crew.
The yeah.
The blue overalls are the AMR safety crew. So they're the ones that actually respond to accidents on the track.
Because they are also the ones who put out that fire, or involved
Yeah.
in putting out that fire a minute ago. One of them was the one who crapped the extinguisher.
The yellow are the IndyCar officials making sure that everything is legal.
I saw
Sponsored by
them.
Shell.
Yeah, the Shell dudes.
Yeah, and every box has one official.
It is fuck, man.
Welcome to Indy.
Blush.
Great stop. See the difference between how much fuel came out of the hose after
Yeah.
he withdrew it?
Splooshies.
Yeah, it was a couple of drops that time, and when that fire happened on VK's car, it
Fucking
was like an
hell.
entire gallon.
He's just gained like 9 places. Okay, maybe not quite that many. Not P5
He's showing
there.
9th right now.
Yeah, he
Well-
is. I was just pointing that out, but I didn't want to ruin it
Well,
for you all.
P5 on strategy is what they said. Obviously, everyone else
Oh, okay, I
stayed
didn't
out.
hear that bit.
If
He's there, P5. 5 on the road.
That's
Well, they
Pullo.
probably-
That's Pat. That's
Oh.
new guy.
Oh, stupid similar cars.
All
Plenty of
the-
them.
all the lap cars at a certain point in the race will actually go around and go to the back of the field. I don't think we're there yet though.
No.
But no, like if he pulls this off, if Newgarden pulls this off, not only would he be the first person to win 3 in a row, he would have started
From the back
farthest
row.
back in the field of all time and won the race. The farthest so far, I think, is 26th.
Fair play. And the furthest back to finish as well, because everyone else won't finish in the points, will they?
All positions.
1 second.
God. One of the prima for
Yeah, that's what we're hearing about. It's his right foot, but he walked himself onto the stretcher.
Broken a toe or something similar when you can still. Oh, you don't check on your mechanics, dude. That's okay. You might have already been. I'll let you off. He does seem like a nice lad. He doesn't seem like a cock who wouldn't care.
Well, I'm also trying to keep the chat updated on what's going on because they're not watching. Remember?
No.
Well, they
But yeah,
should
the
be.
furthest any driver has started back in the field in the Indianapolis 500 and still won was 28.
Fair.
So he would not only be the farthest back ever by starting 32nd, but he would also be the only person to go 3 in a row. And at that point, I'm asking questions.
Someone's got to do it at some point. All 3 of his fuck me, try again. All 3 of his 3 in a row wins with the same team.
Yes, for Penske.
Yeah.
And we are green, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
And all hell breaks loose as usual because it's a restart in Indianapolis.
I'm just waiting for a shower of shrapnel.
3 wide, 4 wide in the back of the field. Oh, God.
Fucking hell, Polo got lucky there.
What was that block?
Yeah.
Ed Carpenter touching, Polo.
Somebody's
Larson's
around.
out.
No!
Oh, Larson!
You're the wrong way! Jump in your aeroplane now, I guess.
Well, now I can make it. He did exactly what he did during practice. He got too low. He got the inside tires onto the concrete, and he spun it out. Same
Did he
exact
take
action.
out Kevin, do you think?
Kiffin, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he hit Simpson when he was spinning out.
He might have done.
Oh, who else?
Stingray Rob!
Stingray!
I did not mean
poor
that. He
Sting.
is buried.
I know it's not. I know it's just dirty water, but why does that look like a wrap that's perfectly like toasted in the spot?
You know,
Greener.
I was honestly thinking like a period pad on a light day, but you think whatever you want.
That's 2 very different points of view. I know what I prefer to look
Mine's a
like.
bit nicer considering we're eating ice cream.
Why are you getting up and acting like you did nothing wrong? Your name is Stingray.
You were born wrong, bitch. Why's he got a Bible verse on his fucking car? There's your first fucking mistake.
Oh, you mentioned that,
So-
didn't you? Because you said get the Bible verse off your car. This is a NASCAR.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. What
No,
is it?
it's quali.
What's John
it's,
3:16?
That
Okay.
wasn't John 3:16 because John 3:16 is like the Bible verse that basically says I love everybody. It's like 376 or something, which is like through him I become stronger or I wilt in the sight of God. Something like that. It's completely stupid.
I've just Googled it.
Here we go.
All right,
Babs.
what happened?
Shit. He just went
Larson
away.
got too low. Larson got too low.
Simpson, yeah, he
He
did tag him.
tagged Simpson.
Back end.
Stingray Rob lost it all on his own. Kissed the inside wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That helps.
I think he may have touched Stingray. Stingray almost touched Simpson,
No,
but then he
no.
touched Simpson
Stingray-
properly.
Stingray got past and he was just so hot going into the corner, he hit the wall on his own.
Avoiding action and hit the
Yeah.
wall. Not fully Stingray's fault, I suppose. But he just didn't have the skill to avoid a crash.
Imagine that. I'm not
At what
resetting
point do you
this
feel
stream at
this and go, nah, fuck, mate. Oh, that
Wait, what?
grass.
He just downshifted and binned it.
Mess.
Uh-oh. Where'd my thing go that... Oh, I'm also on the wrong thing. I'm losing valuable time to watch this race. And I have to sit through an advertisement for something to watch a preview of. I mean, watch the race through.
And what was Stingray?
This will be a good look. This is from his thing, so we'll be able to see if...
Yeah, no contact. He just dropped it on his own.
Too much avoiding action with the speed he was going. It couldn't hold it.
He got out of that. Ooh, have a shower, Stingray.
He's doing a Charles Leclerc, water in the cockpit.
Basically, what he did is he ended up getting out of the grip, trying to avoid Larson, and he just lost the back end.
Now, not to play devil's advocate or anything, but all four wheels were pointing in the right direction when he bounced off the wall. The only reason he binned it was because he let go because he thought he was going to hit the wall hard and couldn't grab the steering wheel again.
Yeah.
Sounds like Stingray Rob. I mean, I watch FP1 Will do recaps of IndyCar races, and apparently Stingray Rob follows him, so he's a fan of Stingray Rob's now. So I can't wait to hear about this one. Okay, so should we do a quick recap?
Go on then.
Of here. So I'm going to scroll to the bottom here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars out of the race. Scott McLaughlin did not even make it out of the pace laps. He wrecked, lost control of his car down the front straight. Didn't even take the green flag. Andretti crashed in turn 1. He got him and 3 other drivers wanted the same piece of tarmac, and he lost. Rossi, what happened to Rossi? Oh, Rossi had a mechanical
fire.
Yeah, Rossi decided. Or no, that was VK, wasn't it? No, all right,
No,
I got
VK
it.
was
Never mind.
A crash in the pit.
Rossi's team decided that they were actually racing in the 1970s and tried to reenact what pit lane looked like then, and his car lit up on fire. He's out. VK forgot what brakes were.
Yeah, that's fair.
Schwartzman is listed as out.
Who is?
Yes, because he
mulleted his team.
Schwartzman tried to take out his entire pit crew because of a bad stop, and he bent his front toe link, and he's out. Simpson, Larson, and Rob were all in. Well, Simpson and Larson were in an accident, and Stingray felt left out.
Unchanged.
Bunch.
So Ryan Hunter-Ray currently leads over DeFrancesco. Jack Harvey, Malukas, and Daly will round up your top 5. Palou hunting in 6. Ferrucci dropping down the order, thank God, to 7th. Newgarden in 10th, so he's still running in the top 10. Pato down to 12. There's got to be something wrong with his car. I bet it's probably loose, if I had to guess. Will Power from 33rd is up to 14th, which is impressive. Takuma Sato started 2nd. He's down to 16th because of a really, really bad pit stop.
Horrific pit stop.
Yeah. Currently in the pits, Lundgaard, Foster, Rasmussen, Rahal, Herta, and Dixon. And Dixon just ignore he's in this race. He's in it for comfort points.
Ignore that he showed up.
Yeah, but unlike Formula One, every car that finishes, it's points.
Okay.
So now, mind you, last place gives you 1 point, and the front one might give you 100. But every lap that you turn is important in the driver standings. This is definitely a very weird top 5.
Pit problems. Well,
there have been a lot of pit problems.
Oh. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened. He stalled.
Oh.
Larson stalled in a pit earlier.
Yes,
in the
yes,
pit
he did.
earlier. And forgot the brakes.
Really
I
big
just did
skid, wasn't it?
Squidge! Oh!
I think I'm behind you now.
Must be that guy there.
Hmm.
Probably, because he's not.
God. How? What do you say to your team after you almost kill them?
Shut up a second, no.
That's what happened. Oh, he gets him in the knee.
Oh God! Don't show that slowed down. Oh God!
Just see the knee hit.
Yes.
Yeah. And what do you say to your team? You can only apologise, and hopefully, if the guy doesn't have a decent medical insurance, Robert can pay for his medical care if he needs anything. Or the
Fucking
team
better.
can, at least. Not Robert personally. Oh, no. Yes.
I know. Dead.
Why is the red so tiny on the... Doesn't
what?
sound Dutch at all, does he?
That doesn't sound right.
What?
You're from Netherlands. You don't sound Netherlands.
No, he doesn't at all. Must have lived in the States for a while.
Yeah. Here's my question. Why have we seen two different... That was two different teams that said they had no brakes.
Yep.
Because you had VK, who is Dale Coyne, and then Schwartzman, who is Prima.
Yeah.
Both saying they didn't have brakes coming in. What the hell is going on?
No. Pierre Gasly said the same as well. I don't know if that's related. What? Third
Yes.
driver, third team. You didn't specify.
Do I really have to specify, though?
No, I'm glad you didn't, because it left the door open for a funny.
Oh, the Allegra pit shop.
Why are they still showing the bottom 5 when they're all out?
It's so somebody tunes in and they're just getting caught up on things. They know where people.
They're like, oh no,
everybody
where's
is.
all my favorite drivers? Oh wait.
Where's all my favorite drivers? And dead. Got it.
Whoa.
See, this is okay. Do you have the same rundown, like timing tower, on the TV that I do?
Possibly.
Possibly.
So
I will.
it's the top 5 are like really big, and then everybody else is really small.
Yes.
And yeah, I fucking hate that. Hold on, Larson's talking.
Yes. And loose.
Oh, that didn't go.
What is that picture?
Oliver Mechanic.
Yeah, I honestly think he the air got taken off of him by whoever was in front of him. But no, I hate that timing tower.
Yeah, I don't like her. There's no need for the top 5 to be big.
No.
Right, and it also has the other effect of only giving you the top 13 instead of the top 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's the one I got.
Yeah, of course so.
So yeah, it's the top 15 or top 13 instead of the top 20. I don't need their portraits.
No,
I don't.
Shame. Just a gap.
Like you can, everything else you can put what team they are, what number they are, and what position they are on one line. I hate it.
I'll tell you what else I hate. The one fucking light board on the left-hand side of the start-finish straight that's different.
Huh?
Huh?
Have you not seen it? There's one light board on the outfield, on the outside. Oh, there's one there as well. It's like a traffic light system. Everything else is just a big, like, standard light board.
Not noted.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, so there's a little bit of history to those. Before they put in the big LED boxes that you're talking about, they used those traffic lights to tell you if it was caution yellow or if it was red, yellow, or green. So they just kept a couple of them on the hanging out there just for history's sake.
Yeah, but it looks stupid.
It does not. They look awesome. Listen, it's not my problem that you're used to F1 and I'm used to actual racing.
Wow.
Name for me a single F1 race that has come close to 528 on-track passes.
Yes.
Monaco 2023. Fight me. I'm joking, obviously.
The entirety of 2023, I believe that. Name for me a F1 race that has had 13 lead changes with 9 different leaders.
Yes. The first one.
The first one.
One with 3 races finished.
Yeah, which was Monaco in the Monaco in the mid-90s, where 3 cars finished. No one wanted to win that race.
No one wanted to do that race.
Was that the one where the diamond was lost?
No, that was a different one. That was a different year.
Oh, okay. But no, like that's why I like IndyCar better, is that there's much more action on the actual racing.
I agree.
And everybody is on a level playing field, and it's not based on who can hire the best designers.
Yeah, Adrian Newey.
Oh, I see the ones you're talking about. Yeah, why do you hate those?
It just looks out of place.
Oh,
Pitch.
So do flashing yellow lights that are facing the wrong direction.
I was just thinking they all facing the wrong way, but I'm guessing they're 2-way lights.
They are 2-way lights, but do you know why they're facing the wrong way?
In case you get spun around? No, I don't.
So the camera can see it and the crowd can see it probably.
The IndyCar road course, or the Indy road course, goes the opposite direction.
Oh, that's stupid.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
No, it's brilliant, man. Why are you calling it stupid? Oh, I just got a notification on my phone from Twitch, and I'm like, oh god, are they banning me for this? And it was just, oh, Fillion is live. Okay, cool. Looks like Hunter Ray's coming in.
What?
I would complain about how long this caution is, but at the same time, 3 cars
Okay.
crash. I didn't know that. the day that Helio Castroneves won his 4th Indy 500, which only like a handful of people have done, his baby girl was born.
Sorry, say that again. We were reading about penalty in the F2s.
Elio Castroneves.
Yeah, when Elio won his 4th, which only a handful of people have done, Indy 500, his baby girl was born.
Huh? That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it? 2023, did he win it, or 2?
21.
Ah, close. There was a list on the screen earlier. And free penalty.
He is current. He started 22nd. He's currently 12th, so he's got a shot.
Yeah, but Newgarden is 9th.
Well, shut up. Below's 5th. All right, let's get realistic here. I still think Sato has a good enough car to get up there and do it.
11 and 12, and fucking Dunn got absolutely fucking mullered.
Yeah, because Dunn couldn't continue because he's, took 5 cars out of it.
What is stopping an F1 car from just putting like protective sheets on their tires and just crashing everybody?
Regulations.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Also, they didn't bring any sheets with them to Monaco.
Yeah. And unlike in IndyCar, they don't like them crashing into each other.
I mean, technically they don't in IndyCar either, but of course, and you have to admit to this, they're a little bit closer together in IndyCar.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes.
Rosenquist is a Floridian, isn't he?
He is from. Where is he from?
Look on here. No, Swedish. Not even fucking close.
He's a Swede. He's neutral. About putting your hands on the steering wheel, that would have been a good start. Stingray's having an interview, guys.
Yeah, watch his hands. Like, I get lifting his hands off the wheel when he thinks he's going to hit the wall hard.
Oh yeah, that's instinct, but then you gotta get your hands back.
But like, yeah. I think he could have saved that.
I don't. He'd put his
looking...
hands back on the steering wheel. I don't think he could have stopped the spin. And
no, I honestly think looking at the onboard like that, even if his hands were on there, he was just going to snap his wrist.
Yeah, that's
who needs wrist, especially Stingray Rob?
I mean, technically they all do, considering there's no power steering in these vehicles.
Hmm?
We're finally past the halfway point. It's only taken like 2.5 hours. Oh God, the
Yes.
Doge car's in front,
Oh no!
crashing. Get a bunch of wheel spin.
cool.
Oh,
for
there's a
fuck's
crash in the
sake.
back.
No, they're good.
Just steam?
Let's try it again. God.
Looking for the inside, looking for the hand. We're yellow again.
God. Do it again. I love it when they say it's a tank slapper moment, like we all know what that is. That was Rasmussen.
I thought
That
there
was
was
back in-
new garden in there.
That was 22nd.
Hmm.
Whee!
What is he doing?
Yes.
He
Oh. And Hurt's like, I'm taking the shortcut, bitches.
Oh yeah,
Markman.
Smartman.
Yeah, that's fair. I fucking
He
let it happen in the
jumped
first
that
place.
restart so hard.
But they, yeah, and then fucked it. Okay.
Huh.
Oh, that is such an underhanded compliment. Rasmutan's had plenty of practice saving these cars.
How did Harvey get Malukas under caution?
He got him as
It
soon
went
as the
green.
first yellow went
Ah.
away.
Yeah, it went green for about 700 feet.
Like they called it, and he instantly went for it.
This should not be a long caution. This should be like,
Be
we're going
over.
green
He should
next
have been
lap.
over already.
Well, they've only done like one lap of caution.
What? Oh, we're looking at the inside of an Indy car.
Yeah, I love this.
This
Yeah,
is
this
nice.
is great.
So cool.
So cool.
They're just showing how brake bias works
Yeah.
because they're running out of things to talk about.
Yes, yes, they are. Also, I like how that green flag section was so short they didn't even bother putting it on the timing tower on the left.
Oh no, it's just so short they couldn't put it on the timing tower on the left.
Here, have a pixel of green.
I do like that feature though. That is
Helicopter.
one thing I.
Hmm.
And there goes Larson.
Yeah.
At least he can take a breath between races
yeah.
now, though.
Anybody's
been-
around the track that's not watching the race will look up at the sky and go, well, Larson crashed out.
Yeah. Or somebody's headed to the medical facility. There's actually a rule put in place by Indianapolis. This has driven people nuts forever. If the race does not sell out or come within like 80% capacity, they do not show it locally.
Oh, wow.
They do not what?
Show it locally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
They
wait.
suspended it like 2 years ago, and then they brought it back for this year, which is dumb. Like, I understand what they're trying to do, force
But
people
surely
to
they
come to the
can't
track.
control what places, like companies like Spox and that show.
No,
Yeah,
but
they can.
they mean like local fucking. But so if they just don't, if they just go, hey, this is the local channels, don't give them the feed. It's
Like BBC Bristol, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys, do not crash this time in turn 3. Thank you. We made it through a turn.
yeah,
Somehow.
Green flag.
and shrapnel.
Oh my God, boys, calm down. Calm down.
Harvey got fucked.
God.
Exit that way.
4
Exit that way.
wide into turn 1.
They fixed it real nice
Look
though.
at fucking Islet going running outside.
And that 2 wide in the
I think that's
turn
just
is now
overtook
gone.
Harvey. That I lot.
Islet's
The other Prema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joseph Newgarden making moves. He's up into the
Nice.
top 5 now.
Sato's fought back up to 14th.
No, he's only up to 9th New Garden.
Yeah.
Ow.
2 in the pits.
Siegel.
I might.
Jeez.
Armstrong and Foster in the box.
That's why Siegel gained the place. He was behind Armstrong.
Yeah, he's showing Newgarden showing 9th on the timing thing. I'm going to refresh it. 'cause
And
that
on the
doesn't
stream
seem
as
right.
well, like on the actual footage.
What? That's weird. Or maybe I was looking at Pillow. I could have been looking at Pillow. Auto 14th. Come on, boy. Get that car up there. Oh, lap cars are in front of him. Got it.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of hope Connor Daly gets it. I don't think he's won here before yet, has he?
I feel like I don't have a stake in this race any.
Well, the reason they're kind of harping on Connor Daly is he's from Noblesville, Indiana.
Right. Local boy.
Local lad.
Yeah, but so is that Carpenter. He's a local lad.
But local.
Yeah, and it's 34-minute drive from Indianapolis, Indiana to Noblesville.
Yeah.
That's local, and
yes, but old man who's got no chance of winning this race.
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh man, he's in 7th.
For now.
Better than Hunter Raver now.
I'm just glad that we haven't had a
Red flag.
oh, what are they called? No, wreck bad enough that it changes the sport. That's all I'm glad, because that's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
We don't need somebody finding out how strong those safer barriers really are.
Or even worse, how strong they should have been.
Or testing how well the aero screens work.
Yes. Let's not launch tires into the stands this year.
I know they're fireproof up to a certain
Yeah.
level.
But how well do they last if you smash it straight into the safer barrier?
This is true. It's still, like, I'm still surprised that they're running, you know, like, they're not running above 220 yet. Ferrucci is. Nobody else is.
Huh.
Up in the top 8. Harvey, Newgarden, Ferrucci.
Well, DiFrancesco, best lap speed 222, daily 223.
Yeah, but look at last lap speed.
Oh yeah, 219s.
Harvey and Newgarden.
Harvey Newgarden,
Just.
220s.
Yeah, they seem to be kind of,
Eagle
they're battling,
217.
but they're not.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's 217 faster than you are, sat on your ass.
technically no, because just sitting on my ass, I'm going thousands of miles an hour.
Yeah, but so is Seagull, plus an extra 217.
Technically no, because at one point he's going against the rotation of the Earth.
Oh.
I win.
Yeah. Go Isla. Oh.
Hey,
So the field is starting to get spread out.
my brain did a blap for a second.
It happens. It's been a long day.
We should be seeing the next round of pit stops coming up here in the next, I would say, 10 laps or so.
Rose and Chris just got Newgarden. And then he got him back.
There- Are you going to stay up and watch the triple?
The triple.
Yeah, you've never heard of the triple. There's the
Carolina?
double. There's the double, which is the which can be either Monaco and Indy, or Indy and Coca-Cola 600. There's the triple, which is Monaco, Indy, and the Coca-Cola 600. And then there's the quad, which is MotoGP, Monaco, Indy, Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah, well, if it helps, we watched all the touring cars, so that was something else.
There is so much good racing going on this weekend.
Yeah.
And then there's Monaco.
What is it? The Charlotte 600, yeah?
Coca-Cola 600
That's the one.
at Charlotte. I wonder if Larson's going to have to go through medical for NASCAR, even though he went through medical for IndyCar.
Oh!
I never thought about that.
That's
wonder if
sorry, I
that's the thing he
was
has to do.
thinking about something else. if we wanted to watch the Coca-Cola 600, we could watch it. I think it's on Prime Video by the looks of what I just read.
That's cool. If it's on Prime Video, I'll watch it. I'm not going to like hook up my TV like I did for this. I'm not going out of my way to watch it, but
yeah,
if it's on Prime, is it on Prime?
it just said it was on Pro, at least UK Prime.
Let's see, Amazon Prime Video. Let me damned. I really don't care what Devlin G. Francesco weighed at birth.
No,
I don't think
a lot of people give a shit.
Like, I don't think that comes into account when racing 220 miles an hour in a 2.5 mile squared oval.
Yeah.
They are running out of things to talk about.
Yes.
Whatever. Let them do their thing.
Oh.
I told you were going to see pits in the next 10.
Good.
Connor Daly, the local boy, is now first.
So
Yay.
we have Amazon Prime Video, but I have to subscribe to something else, and I have to go to the Amazon website first.
What? Yeah, you can get on Amazon Prime, you can actually get like all your subscriptions through Amazon Prime. But sometimes it's like maybe 50 cents to $1 more expensive. Let me see. Yeah, for me it says included with Prime.
Subscribe to Premier Sports for 16 quid a month. Maybe we can't watch the Coca-Cola 600.
Maybe we'll watch highlights tomorrow.
For me, it says included with Prime.
Oh, sorry. Anyone?
They're 4 quid on Amazon. I had a look what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Anna?
Hello?
Yes, it's working. Sorry, my headphones keep every now and then they keep like on again.
I have
and the race is gone.
Didn't say.
Aw.
Anything.
Yeah, I haven't said anything.
I can tell.
I'm mystified by a Verizon commercial.
Yeah, I've got a Dickey splitter in the back of my computer for my speakers, because for some reason it's got left and right, but it just plugs into one hole.
Got it.
And I've had to plug Mika's headphones into it. I've had to use my old headphones that are wired into the front of my computer, and it's not a great splitter. So every now and then, if you dare to move the cable, it loses connection.
Just thought you could have plugged mine into the front of yours out there, and yours into the splitter because you've got.
No, it would have gone weird. It wouldn't have worked with the USB.
By the way, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm on commercial, right? I've got picture in picture, and at the top it shows like the running order and also like the top of the scoring pylon. Does it also show the caution stripes where the lap counter is for yours, but it's green flag racing?
Yeah.
Yeah, green and yellow.
Yeah, what? Like, I had to check the IndyCar website. I had to check that they were actually still going at speed and the green lights around the track. So I'm thinking Daly is going to have to pit here in a couple of laps, along with the entire top 5. Harvey, God, desperately needs to pit.
Yes. Yeah, it has been a while since Harvey has pitted.
So everybody down to 15th desperately needs to pit. Then you get into Hunter Ray only has 22, so he can go another 8 to 10.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Takuma Sato. So our pole sitter is out.
Yep.
So we're treating Takuma Sato as our pole sitter, who was number 2. He's down to 12th, which is great considering that he came out like 27th at one point. Kirkwood is 11th. Cash Nevis 12. Our top 10 right now is Daly, Malukas, Pelot, Ferrucci, Ilott. God, please tell me Santino Ferrucci does not win this race. Newgarden is up to 7th.
Yeah.
and Pato Award up to 9th. As for the other punished racer, Will Power, he's at 13th.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I have to do that to remind myself I still have an audience to talk to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Would you rather
Instead-
Ferrucci or Newgarden one?
Jay New. I'd rather Newgarden because Ferrucci pisses me off that much. Like he just has this attitude to him where it's like never his fault.
Hate that.
Yeah,
I
we're
hate
like
athlete.
there was one race last year where you could see on the onboard that he turned his wheel into another driver, wrecked, and then in the interview he was like, yeah, I don't know what happened, the other driver just came down on me.
Fuck's sake.
Dude, your hands went right. Like, that would work if we didn't see it.
Thought there was on.
Yeah. So, okay, I figured it out. For me, the timing leaderboard on IndyCar.com is 1 full lap
Jeez.
ahead of what's on the TV. So it's 40 seconds.
So, who's
Harvey.
Harvey? Okay,
He had to. 49 laps.
that's insane.
There's tire. He's on the cords of his tires, and he's probably running on
Fumes.
what's past fumes.
Whisk.
It's just every once in a while you get eh.
That the
But with
LSP
all-
lap since pits.
Yeah.
Yes. I actually and I did barely any work on my setup beforehand, but I did sit down and study the legend beforehand. I'm hoping like this could really work out for Harvey though. Because if you think about it, like I don't know if the overcut or undercut is strong at Indy. I think it's neutral. But if they're running 217s right now. Connor Daly's running 217s. So if he comes out and starts running 220s, he's going to close that gap real quick.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
what is it? Newgarden, Rosenquist, O'Ward, Patrick Evans 220, Kirkwood 222, So and Power 221.
Yeah, but if you're looking at their number one, they're stuck in traffic right now. Number two, they've got 43 on their tires, so they're definitely not going to be as strong as Harvey is out of the pits.
Yeah.
Look at those stats. Don't he just look like your all-American next-door neighbor boy?
Who, Newgarden? He actually looks like a friend I used to have when I was growing up.
Is it an American friend?
I had those at one point.
No, it wasn't. I mean, because he looks like such an all-American friendly guy. That's why I said that.
Do you want to know how innocent the internet was a long time ago?
Yeah.
So this friend, let's call him Ryan, just give a name to him.
Oh.
And we were having an argument on a theme park fan site. Like an actual, like,
Like a
you know,
proper
no,
fight.
you're wrong, blah, blah, blah. I hate you, that type of argument.
Oh.
He sent me a message saying, do you want to hash this out in person?
Oh.
And I said, what do you mean, you know, fight? And he goes, no. Just chat, chill, and hang out.
Fair.
Okay, cool. So he came over to my house that night. It was like 11 o'clock when he got there, and we stayed up just talking to each other until like 6 a.m.
Fair.
Just chilling. Nothing. That's how innocent it used to be. Yes, we know Castroneves is a fossil.
Just seeing the last lap time, last lap speed. Sato on his in lap 167. Castroneves on his in lap 138.
Ooh.
So these guys, one more stop after this?
2 more. Depending on caution laps, of course, but if I was a strategist, I'd be planning on 2 more stops. And get her out of there. Boom. Good job.
Low in, Daly in, Newgarden in, Pato
Jack
in.
Harvey setting personal bests. 40.5, 222.4.
Kirkwood hit a 224.5.
That was Swedish.
Howard hit a 224.8. Eagle
This might-
224.999.
This might come down to Harvey, Newgarden, and Sato. All right, let's see what the blend looks like. This is always the fun part. And Ryan Hunter-Reay back at the top. Jeez.
I still find it funny how the front right tire guy just throws his pneumatic gun away.
It gets pulled in, doesn't it, from
Yeah.
the other side?
He's actually like a pseudo crew chief.
Hmm.
So he's the one that will do most of the wing adjustments unless it's on like the far left side.
Hmm.
And he also signals when it's safe to
No!
release.
No!
Oh no. Fuel pressure problem for Newgarden.
Oh shit.
That's it. That's his race. It's
Yeah.
done.
The Newgarden's not going to win it. Sato.
We're going to have a new winner in the last 3 years.
Good God, it's 100%.
Pato, best lap. 222.3.
Oh no. No. Below Malukas Daly is pretty much the fight right now for the lead of the race.
Yeah.
No, somebody crashed. Look at the
Yes.
run. Oh, big run by
Very
Connor
good
Daly.
run.
Gets back into second.
Spoilers.
Technically. Oh, my bad.
We just watched Malukas.
Or Malukas, I'm sorry.
Okay, I was going to say.
Daly and Malukas have very similarly colored cars.
Whoa.
That was rude
I
for
think
Uchi.
Francesco shot himself, I
Yeah.
think.
Man, why couldn't that have been a wreck? It would have taken
Good
out
one,
the two
still in
cars
the
that I hate the
pits.
most.
Fucking
what is going on
look
here?
at Daly
Whoa.
go.
Oh my god.
Fucking well done, lad.
Fresh tires,
Connor
bitch.
Daly is putting up a fight. Yeah, just retire the car. He's done.
Yeah, but
2
50
laps down
minutes
this
ago,
late.
he
2
could've-
laps down this late. He's done.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Woo!
That was close.
Dude, Ferrucci,
Ferrucci would
there's
say
a
that
wall
by the
there. Ferrucci just tried to take the line that's called in the pit wall.
Let him try it again, but make contact this time. Dickhead.
Take out the Doge car too, will you?
Rucci.
Mhm.
Yeah.
America.
You're the one that told me that Ferrucci had a really bad rap in Europe.
Was I? I do not remember.
Yeah.
that.
It must have been you, because I'd never heard of him until 3
I'd
weeks
never
ago.
heard of him.
They are definitely picking up the pace. We're looking at a lot more Yeah, we're looking at some big speeds coming in here and good times.
The difference between Rasmus and Ericsson's Hunter
Yeah,
Ray's about to
in-
hit.
He has to be coming in.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, we don't care. All right, let's move on to real racing. Like, don't get me wrong, it would have been a good story. It would have been fantastic history. But there is a reason the Indianapolis 500 only has one repeat winner. And that is because it is that hard to do. And to go for a three-peat, this track, not the racers, not the promoters, nobody, but this track was not going to allow it.
Go on, Louis.
Whoa.
Well, they've said that they think Palou is like saving fuel.
Let me see here. He has to be with the last lap speed of 206.
Between 17 and 18.
And he just got back
meaning,
into F1.
Memories, no. Huh? What?
It looked like Newgarden coming out the pits. Miss looked, he was very tiny in the background.
No, that
Newgarden
Not that one.
has
Not that one.
the so in IndyCar, if you wreck and stay in your car, you can continue racing. The minute you step out,
you're fucked.
You're done.
Yeah, it's the same in
Newgarden
most
is out of his car.
things, I think.
But like you said, everyone scores points, so he might as well keep running if they can fix the issue.
Yeah, but if he's getting out of the car while it's in the pits, he's done. Plus, even if, I think he's still getting a pretty good amount of points because he's 25th out of the race.
Oh, I didn't realize they could. Like, it counted for people that DNF'd.
I'm pretty sure it does.
So I just put my headphones back on and someone said there's smoke coming out the left. What's that?
The laptops.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Rasmussen.
Driver points will only be
What?
credited to drivers holding a valid driver's license at the time of the event.
Okay.
Fair.
Okay. If a car participates in practice and/or qualifications but is unable to start a race, the driver shall receive half of the points the car would. I'm on commercial, by the way. All right, here's the point system.
Okay.
All right. Position 1 gets 50 points. And then it goes down to the 33rd entrance, gets 5 points.
Okay.
So regardless of if they would have fixed it or not, Newgarden finished 25th. So he wasn't going to improve in the points. He's locked into 5 points being 2 laps down. So points really don't matter.
Okay.
But then you get pole award gives you a point. Leading at least 1 lap is a point. Most lap leads is 2. And then for the Indy 500 qualifying, the final qualifying results as follows: the fastest qualifying entrant and driver will receive 12 points. Second will receive 11, and points award will decrease by 1 point increments down to 12.
Okay.
So yeah, in qualifying, there happens to be a little bit of Indy qualifying. There's in the points and not. But hold on, I'm not doing anything. I am not updating the stream at all.
I understand why Palou keeps jumping up down in the timing sheet when the car hasn't moved in front or behind anyone.
I don't know. Could be a sensor.
Keeps moving. Like the top 5 keep wobbling, but the cars aren't moving.
I do not know.
Is that a lapped car then?
That's Louis Foster, I think. That's just gained a play. I think. I'm not 100%.
And remember, unlike F1, if you're going to lap down, you can fight for it.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, if I remember, if you are about to go 1 lap down or 1 lap down,
you don't have any obligation to give up the place or to move out of the way, do you?
Right, but as soon as you are about to go 2 laps down, you have to get the hell out of the way.
Okay, that's fair, because at what point, what are you even doing?
Exactly. This is going to come down to fuel.
Mm-hmm.
100% going to come down to fuel. So, let's give a little recap. 54 to go. Lap 148 out of 200. Ryan Hunter-Ray runs in first, followed by Daly, Malukas, Polo, Ferrucci, top 5. People we're keeping an eye on. Paolo Award running 8th. Started 3rd? Yeah, he started 3rd.
Yeah, so down 5.
Jack Harvey started 26th. He's up in 11th. Elio going for the 4-peat. Started 22nd up to 13th. So he's moving on up. Takuma Sato, our second place starter, is down in 15th. And that one pit stop better keep some of those guys in the pit crew up at night. And then Will Power, who started dead last because of a penalty, is in 17th.
Siegel started 15th, is up in 16th.
Yes.
Tell like 24th, he's 15th, 16th. I can't word.
Some big storyline. Scott McLaughlin did not even take the green flag. He crashed out on the parade lap. Mario Andretti, the grandfather of this circuit, crashed out. Rossi lit on fire. VK decided the pit wall looked better than his pit box. Schwartzman's looking for new pit crew members. Simpson and Larson got tangled up. And Stingray Rob decided he didn't want to be left out. And Newgarden, going for the 3-peat, had a mechanical issue and he is out of the race.
Yeah. And they're currently talking to him in the background.
I mean, this track very rarely allows, or like has one back-to-back winner and will not allow 3 back-to-back. It won't. It's too demanding of a track, both mechanically and mentally. I don't ever see it happening. And we're back on commercial.
3/4 mark.
Just as they hit 3/4 way through.
Of course. 50 to go. 771 on-track passes.
Jesus.
19 lead chains with 12
different race leaders.
F1 would never.
Oh.
Now I'm curious.
What?
I want you to guess what the record is for most overtakes in an F1 race is.
Oh, it's probably no more than like 90 triple figures at the most.
The 2023 Dutch Grand Prix holds the record for most overtakes in an F1 race with a total of 186.
Oh.
That's more than I thought it was going to be.
Wait.
The 2016 Chinese Grand Prix is the most in a dry race with 161.
Jeez. Because of the fucking DRS down the back straight into the hairpin.
The cars also, the rule set doesn't have them designed to run close.
No, that's what they're hoping to improve with the next set rule.
And the advantage IndyCar has is they're all stock, so there are very few things that they can change to get an advantage. So you can't, if you find something, then you can keep it to yourself much easier than if it was a stock car.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I thought it was honestly going to be higher. It's like the pinnacle of racing. Do they race?
But again, don't forget, Anna, that's 186 in
the wet
60 laps instead of 155 laps.
Yeah, they're shorter. Well, can you make that determination? Because the racetracks that IndyCar races are a lot shorter. Like the Indy 500 is only 2.5 miles per lap.
Roughly about how long enough track is, give or take.
Yeah.
think Monaco is about 2. Silverstone, I think, 3 maybe.
3.1 miles. It can vary between 3.5 kilometers and 7 kilometers.
And what?
So Shanghai is
5.5 kilometers. 3.8.
3.38 miles.
Yeah. So even if you take it down to like matching running size, you're still looking at 3 times the passes.
Yeah.
And also, like, once IndyCar, like, the 500 is a lot different because, you know, it's 500 miles. You don't normally run 500-mile races. No. But if you compare that to, I don't know, if you compare that to Mid-Ohio, where I think they run, like, maybe 70 laps. Hold on, I'll look that up. So the Honda Indy 200 is 80 laps, covering 180.6 miles. That's much more in line with what F1 does.
Well, no, F1 does about 100 miles, I think.
No, it can't be that short because they still run 50 to 80 laps, don't they?
No, it's all lap time dependent.
Oh yeah, because you have that stupid. We're back on commercial. You have that. You have to get a race in within this amount of time.
Oh, I tell a lie. F1 races are designed to be a minimum of 190 miles.
So yeah, it's about. So they're comparable at that point. So average in Ohio. Oh, thanks AI. It's difficult to pinpoint the exact average number of passes per lap.
Keeps bouncing.
No.
But you'd think if it did it to one driver only, it's obviously something wrong with the sensor in their car, but it's doing it to the top 5.
Okay, so so Mid-Ohio averages around 425 overtakes per race.
Jeez. Yeah, that's a little bit more than
yeah, but again, like you definitely cannot compare them apples to apples because you have one that's stock and one that is not. So oh well. Who was it? Somebody was talking about coming over to IndyCar at some point.
Again?
Oh, it was what's his name? Over at who are the 2 drivers for Red Bull's backup team?
Did you say Red Bull backup team?
Yeah.
Lawson and Hadjar.
Who was the Asian guy who used to drive for them?
Sonoda.
Yuki.
Yeah, Yuki Tsunoda came over and drove an Indy car in the off season. Of course, if you look on
above the wheel,
needs a boost.
Of course, he if you look at him on YouTube, he's like driven every single car this off season.
And he was due to start in the Red Bull sister team. He did start in the Red Bull sister team at the start of the year, but he got bumped up to the Red Bull team to pay for a Lawson after 2.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, you were right.
But Honda had him going around to all their different teams that they owned and having him actually run everything.
Yeah, because they're worried as soon as the Honda backing leaves Red Bull, he's out of the seat.
Yeah.
And the only place Honda's going next season is Aston Martin, and they're both contracted up, so he's out of F1 basically.
Yeah, so he ran IndyCar, and he actually said other than the throttle being more sensitive in IndyCar, they are, and no power steering, they are extremely similar. I mean, you also have that Cadillac team coming in, and I have a feeling either Palou or O'Ward is going to go drive for that team, or both.
Beau or who?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I think if I was Cadillac, I'd be targeting with the dominance of Palou, you have to look at him as a potential first driver. And then for a second, like, you can't really go wrong with O'Ward. He's a solid pick. If you want to stay within like the American market, and I think that's what they're trying to do.
But did I hear someone say the other day during one of the practice sessions that Palou's dominance has been on the tracks, not the ovals?
Anna said that earlier, I think.
Yeah, I said that, but
Okay.
then
I think I heard
you know,
you
but
say
then
it, but...
he's running fourth, which is about normally at this point in a race, that's about where he is anyway. So, you know, it's not like he's sitting there getting the lead and then running away with, 4 or 5 second leads right away. He normally does that with like 10 to go. The dude's insane.
So Daly's struggling with his right rear tire.
Yeah, because he pitted with
Yeah.
62 laps to go.
He's 30 laps since pop.
30, so a couple more laps, you'll be...
Yeah, he's got to hang out at least another 10 if he wants to have a shot of having any tires left for the end.
What is... Fuck's sake, Harvey.
Like...
Jack Harvey, pit lane speeding violation.
Injuring. Pit lane fires.
Ah.
I mean, it's hard to penalize a car with a drive-through penalty when it's been on fire and is out of the race.
He's got a really bad rear shake.
Daly.
Yeah.
God. Daly's
Palou's
out.
out the fucking way.
God, that would suck just watching everybody go 20 miles an hour faster than you. And if he pits now, he has to pit later.
Yeah, but this is where his
screwed.
tire blows and he's screaming at his team for saying, "You should have brought me in."
He can't win, can they?
No.
No, if you come in now, you have to pit later for a splash and go.
One position on every straight, isn't he?
Uh-huh. Yep, he's coming in this lap, though.
He's going to have to do a bit of...
Higher fuel management.
Fuel save.
Yeah.
He has to fuel save now, which is a huge problem.
Fucking hell, that overspeed.
Sato's still sitting in 13th.
Fucking hell.
Oh boy, no. Oh
dickhead.
God.
Why would you overtake there when you know pits are going to start?
Well,
like, he had full right to, but it seems stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he broke a rule, but that's fucking, like, that just seems like an unintelligent fucking move.
That is actually on the spotter for Daly. Because the spotters, what they'll do, since they're up on the stands all together, they'll raise their hand when they're coming into pit lane so that everybody knows that they're coming in. So, like, in turn 3, he'll put his hand up. So Daly's spotter didn't put his hand up to notify he's coming in.
Well, or it wasn't seen.
Or
Rasmussen
ignored what his spotter was saying and just threw it up the inside because Daly was so slow.
Could be either or.
That could be too, yeah.
Kirkwood was behind a wall.
No, it was Rasmussen that tried to squeeze between Daly and the pit wall.
Oh, okay.
Or it could just be Rasmussen is an idiot. We don't know.
Or that. Yeah, go with that.
Palou's in. I still think this is too early. I know that, like, tires are becoming a concern, but it's only 30 to
Look at
34
Paloo's rear
laps.
left tire. Jeez.
Didn't say it.
There was a
Neither did I.
massive white strip up the inside, on like up the middle of it. Look
Oh
at
yeah, I
it.
see it.
That was
Ooh.
fucking canvas.
That's a slow start.
No, those are
Photo.
both clean. Those were good.
He said it's fine, so it must be fine. It felt so slow.
Do you see the canvas on Paloo's rear tire?
Yeah, I did. Which is weird because it's normally the back
That's
right
always in
you
the
have
pits,
to
I
worry
think.
about,
It's
not
just
the inside
fault.
left.
Yeah,
Maybe
it's
not.
for
Got overtaken by Ilotta.
Come on, Sato. Somehow
Astro-
figure out how to.
no.
Oh no!
On it right.
You can't start hybrid in the pit lane. That is a penalty, or should be, I think. Come on, get it fired. Oh God, no!
Lucas for the win.
As he goes in the pit.
Yeah.
That's the end of Hunter Ray having any chance to win in this
Yep.
race. Oh, poor dude, man.
Fucking hell.
was
Marcus
running
Ericsson's
good.
in the lead.
I wouldn't mind seeing him win. He's won once.
Won 2 years ago, didn't they?
That was
You're the European.
maybe, yeah.
Not the year before. He's definitely Ericsson's won it before.
I thought he had.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's won
Yeah.
it once.
So that's what the little trophy means. If they've won,
Oh, good.
Uh huh.
Got that.
It won't, and there's also a W next to the name too, which will tell you if they
Yeah.
won. Come on, Sato. God, why does he have to be in the mix? Get below out of here. Oh boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Lundgaard, Rasmussen, and Ericsson still need to pit. Even though Rasmussen just
Get
put in a
him.
best lap.
yeah.
Look at the fucking run he got on them.
Lundgaard's in.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
With them pitting so early, they're pretty much everybody who just pits going to be on fuel saving. Oh, this is getting juicy.
Easy.
This is why I am not a strategist. Because if I was a strategist, we're coming in right now and we are going to gun it to the end.
If I was a strategist, Lewis Hamilton would have won the championship in 2021. Remember,
Well,
I was
you
on
don't
my
want-
knees screaming for Max to be brought into the pits when they did it.
Hmm.
And I was
Yeah, that was a mess. At least it wasn't the Indy 500 where they restarted on the white flag.
locked up at the start of the pit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
the
need
tyres are going in a bin anyway.
Yeah, don't need those tires anymore.
No. What they used to do is you could get like commemorative trophies of the winner that would have like an ounce or two of the oil. Oh dear God.
That was a little close.
Yep.
Addo.
Bet it worked though.
He worked, yeah, he worked it.
Addo Award went over the yellow line or over the white line on the backstretch, kicked up a bunch of dirt, and made the pass on DeFrancesco.
Yeah. Don't look, it's spoilers.
Yeah.
I'm not really looking at the order. We're looking at like lap time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fully turned right now with my leg up on my desk watching it on my monitor. How much time do I have left on the preview? I think I have enough to go. Oh,
As Palou gets Lucas.
Alex Palou is currently effectively leading the Indy 500.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Hi, pretty.
Who can... Come on, Erickson, you've got to stay on this lead lap.
Here comes the leader. Here comes the leader.
This is going to be close. Nice picture of turn whatever with nobody in it.
And wherever nobody is.
Yeah, no one cares. Bye, Spoon.
Oh, he just said a bad word.
What do you
Go
say?
like
Fight
hell.
bag.
No.
Someone just
He
came
was
off
like,
I saw it.
Palou's car. It was Palou. It might have just been some crap.
might have been part of his
Detritus.
rap.
I
That's
think
been
there's a
happening
lot of
this
those
year.
cars that's not scary at the moment.
If,
Who's that in front? Front of
Foster.
Ericsson. Oh, okay.
yeah,
And he's just like, la
Oh,
la
yeah.
la la
And
la.
there's someone in
Andy
front of Foster.
Francesco.
That's who it is. I did spot Foster.
well, he can, like they just said on the thing, he can actually use Foster as a really good pick right now. Get
Yeah.
in front of
Yeah.
him. And then, or even right now, he's fuel saving just because he's not hitting all that,
Yeah.
air. But I think he's better out in front of both of these cars because he doesn't have to fuel save, and Palou has to stay in a
Yeah.
draft
Mhm.
in order to stay anywhere near competitive. Oh, somebody's being shown the blue. Who is it?
Yeah.
It would be probably Herta.
Yeah. Also,
No, Jack Harvey. Harvey is.
Castro Neves, 2:26.1 as his best lap.
Woo! Get flying here. Who has top right now? That's top. Pato at 2:26.003 too. Too bad that's one lap and not all lap average.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting into the all hell's about to break loose category. Come on, Erickson.
Oh, fuck off, timing screen.
Dude, you got a little something?
Can you clean? Actually, it's really cool is they do have a way to clean these cameras off.
Yeah, I love it. It
The
just
back-
rotates, doesn't it?
Yeah, the back of the housing actually has like a cleaning mechanism, so they just rotate it.
Luigi.
Oh man,
This is getting
look at the
all the
crew.
tire smoke for Carpenter's pit stop.
I mean, don't count Malukas out of this either.
No.
He's still within a second. And Pato,
Whole top five. to
Even
be fair.
yeah.
Pato, Rosenquist.
Your good friend Ferrucci.
No, he's a bit
Uh,
far back. 2.2.
2 seconds.
I mean-
it's not. There's still 20 laps to go.
they're
Some of
still
the runs
doing
they get.
most of the fuel saving most of the pack is still doing fuel saving just because of where or
By the
when they
pits.
Mm-hmm. pitted. So you're going to see craziness in about 5 to 9 laps.
Daly down in 9th, 8th.
Fuck off, Sato. If you're not going to win, leave my boy alone.
Hey,
Well, I wanted him to win, but now he's just bullying a teenager.
just that one stop. Like Sato did not lose this race. His team lost this race.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
no, I'm sorry. They said
Foster in
that he stalled.
16th with 10 pit stops.
God, fuck off.
What you're saying is Foster would have won this race.
Yeah. If he had a car underneath it.
Yeah. Great Hole 8 stops, Harvey 7, Herter 10, Dixon 10.
Do you think at some point they'll actually go up, like Firestone will go up to him and be like, nah, no more tires for you?
Nope, you've had your lot. Fuck off.
They'll just pit and go, what do you want us to do? Put the old ones back on?
Which they do sometimes.
Yeah.
Not here, but they'll in warm up for the day of warm up, they will actually scuff up tires.
Put a heat cycle through them.
Yeah. But the thing with that is if they do scuff, since they have two different tire compounds, they have to be two brand new tires, or a full set of brand new tires on each compound. So even if you scuff up an alternate, you then have to go on an alternate as well. And normally the alternates are terrible. Except this race, they just run with the regular Firestones here. Everything about Indy 500 is different, as it can be.
Apparently, award is 3 laps down.
That's weird.
Yep.
What?
The timing tower's broken. It says Pato's 3 laps down.
I mean, it's also showing Ed Carpenter is 0 laps down. Like,
It's gone
I think
away.
that's a
I
good
think
time
it
for a
heard us.
refresh.
Yeah.
Look how long it's been since the yellow car, like yellow flags. Caution flag, sorry.
Hush you.
You did touch a lot of wood.
Somebody else being shown blue.
Bonk.
It took me that long to lean forward.
To find the bonk button.
I mean, I have to re-edit it because it didn't save the actual like edit I did on it to make it instant. But whatever. Oh, I do not want Polo to win this race. No driver in the history of IndyCar has won 4 out of the first 5 races.
Well, then it's only
Oh,
right
come
that he
on,
does win it.
no, defend!
Well done, Ericsson. You fucked that right up.
Son of a bitch.
Di Francesco's now looking at his mirrors going, ah, shit.
What have I done?
Run!
Foster, this is your problem now.
Yeah.
They keep swapping anyway, don't they?
Yeah.
He's already a lap down, so he's going to be shown blue flags. He cannot hold the position.
Yeah.
If Polo comes up on him, he's got to give it.
Which he is, look. But Di Francesco can fight Polo, but Foster can't. Correct?
No, Foster is 1 lap down. No, they're both 1 lap down.
So the last person that can fight right now for a spot would be Callum Eilert, but he's 7.3 back. Or I'm sorry, Will Power is 16. So if they come up on Will Power, he's allowed to fight to keep that position, but Louis Foster, being already a lap down, is not allowed. Which sucks.
He didn't leave the door open, he opened the door.
Please come into my house.
Literally. Imagine if his car just crapped out on the last lap.
It's happened before.
I can imagine.
Going around, and this was in the early 2000s, the leader was actually going around, a rookie, leading the race, turn 4, very last lap. He went to try and clear around a lap car, lost control, slammed into the wall, didn't even finish the race.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Polo got very close to the wall.
Well, he needs to get
I'm
closer.
Inside.
I mean, I'd prefer that parts of his car are inside and he's not, but I mean, I'll take it. Oh, 11 to go.
Jesus,
Below
this game.
Ericsson, Malukas, O'Ward, Rosenquist.
Not the top 5 I would have given you at the start of the race.
No.
Or halfway through the race.
Or anywhere in the race.
Or anywhere in the race.
No.
Yeah, fair point.
Fucking Pillow.
But it makes sense because the top 5 all started within the top 10. Ferrucci in 6th started 15th. Kirkwood 23rd, but he's in 7th.
38 started 11th.
Yeah. So it kind of makes sense where they're at, just in that nice little sweet zone of the top of qualifying top 10. Oh boy, this is going to be an annual. Oh!
What?
That's not smart.
Malukas got a little bit too close. Do I have to bonk you?
Ericsson will come and murder you if
No.
you cause a
No
fucking
bonking.
caution.
No, actually, a caution for Ericsson right now is probably the best. thing
Well, it depends
for
how
him.
long the caution
Yeah.
lasts.
No, they do everything in their power to finish this under green,
Yeah, I know they will.
including if a wreck happens with 4 to go, they'll red flag the race, so that they all get started with 1 to go.
Huh.
Fair.
That happened 2 years ago. Now the question I have is, when is Pillow going to try to start breaking that toe and
Well,
start?
Yeah,
Riding
whatever
the
he's trying to
dragon.
do. Ericsson was 0.2 of a mile an hour quicker on the last lap.
I think he's holding back. He has to be.
Yeah.
He's got the fuel advantage, and he has pressure tires. Oh, that was squirrely.
Which
Girls.
Bitchy. Bitchy.
well,
I would hate to be the person who's right in front of this entire thing.
of the leader,
'Cause
yeah.
you're like-
I
'Cause-
feel like a
yeah, because
twat.
you're in clean air. You're in clean air. Everything's going great with your car, and then you realize you are seconds away from being lapped.
Yeah.
Again. They've got nothing to gain, have they?
Hmm.
Well, they're racing each other pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, ads. It's really good. 7 to go, and you want me to run an ad in 10 minutes? I don't think so. We're snoozing that one.
Or you were getting an ad on your race thing then.
They're normally really good, unless there's a caution.
Mm.
They're really good at keeping the probably last 20 to 15 laps as ad free as possible.
Uh,
You gotta go, Ericsson. You gotta go,
Yeah,
man.
you got to boogie. Boogie,
We're
boogie,
still
boogie.
we're still saying the same thing. Pillow over Ericsson, and Ericsson is still a 1/10 of a mile an hour faster than Pillow, and a 1/10 of a second faster.
I think Pillow's
So
just
he's-
been told to pass the lap cars.
It doesn't make sense for Pillow to pass those lap cars
it does if they hold up Ericsson.
unless he saved enough fuel.
Yeah.
But once Pillow passes those cars, since they're already a lap down, they're done.
It didn't seem to me that it was 100% Pillow's choice to not pass the lap cars. It seemed like they were making it hard, and probably also the fuel.
Yeah, the best position right now for Pillow is right behind those 2 cars. So I wonder if Ericsson is waiting until 3 to go to start his pass, because he's got the speed.
Maybe the message was a red herring for Ericsson and his team. Do they listen into
That
each
could
other's
be too.
radios?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah. I mean, some sports don't allow it, do they? So I didn't know. But it could be that.
Everybody has everybody else's frequencies, and so does everybody in the stands is currently listening to either 467.0375 or probably 469-3000. He's looking to get in front now.
Yeah. Come on, Eric. Ericsson's lining up for it.
Yeah, I think with I think Ericsson seeing that, I think he'll start going now.
Come on, Ericsson. You got this, mate.
Come on, buddy. They're heading into turn 1. 3 to go.
Come on.
I don't know how far ahead or back I am.
Very, very close to
I
where
think
we
it's
are.
close, like seconds.
They clear through turn 2.
Let us know when your 3 to go changes to 2 to go, and we'll do the same.
I just turned off the scoring pylon because it was at lap 199. So
Oh, okay.
even my viewers will not know what happened because it's on the IndyCar start grid. They are heading through the short chute into turn 4. And
2
2 to go.
Yeah, we're very close.
Low
That is-
leads Ericsson into turn 1 into the short chute. He's got to go. He's got to go now.
Come on, Ericsson. You got this.
I don't think he does.
Fucking not
I
Pillow.
honestly don't think he does.
Fuck
I think
Pillow.
Pillow did enough fuel saving that now he can just put down the power. Ericsson waited too long to clear the lap traffic. Oh my God. Through
Come on.
3 and 4, past the flowers. And we are on.
Last
The
lap.
white flag is
And
waving.
as someone boxes in the background.
Of course. You got to get up there. Ericsson is actually coming up on Pillow.
Come on, Ericsson.
Into 2, the gap closes. Down the back stretch. Below will go all the way
Fucking
down
hell.
past the white strip to try and break the toe. Ericsson follows him. They're heading into turn 3.
Come on,
Below
Ericsson.
still leads.
Bit of a
Wait.
twitch
It's
from
about a
Ericsson.
2
Three
twitches.
car lead
He's
into
gone.
turn 3, out of turn 4. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Pillow will win this under caution.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Is that Seagull?
Who was that?
Seagull, I
Seagull.
think.
Was that Seagull?
Oh,
Was it Seagull or Malukas?
it wasn't Malukas. Malukas was behind Ericsson. We would have seen him fly away.
Yeah, it was Seagull.
Oh,
I'm watching him
no.
fall down the tower now.
Oh.
Seagull,
No.
huge wreck. We are seeing Pelot's team celebrate.
Fucking hell.
Fair play to Ferrucci. He's just pulled up next to him. I'm happy for him. He's such a good driver. Like, yeah, I
Hello?
know it's boring when the same person wins the same thing.
Well, this is Pelot's
Alex-
first win. at
On an
Indy.
It's
oval,
his-
yeah.
Yep. No. It's his first Indy 500 win.
Yeah. And his first oval win. But it's,
And I already know what the controversy is going to be. Ericsson had the run on Pelot heading into the final stretch.
And had a twitch.
was-
he twitched. He lost a run
Had a
before the
twitch.
yellows.
And then they threw the yellow.
Yeah. He lost.
So
he
the-
lost the run before the yellows.
Yeah, so the controversy is going to be that the yellow was thrown, even though it was a legitimate wreck. Everybody was past him.
Oh, he
Um,
was in 12th when I last looked. So with 2 or 3 laps to go, he was
Yeah.
in 12th. So there was still a lot of cars behind him. But the caution didn't
But-
need to be on the final straight, did it?
No,
But
that's
it wouldn't have
going to
made any
be-
difference to the result. Not for this top 3 at
No,
least.
it wouldn't have changed
I
anything.
think it would have.
Really?
I think it would have, for the sheer reason that Ericsson had the run.
No, he'd lost the run already by twitching coming out of that last corner.
To me, it looked like he was still gaining because Pelot twitched into 3. So I think he still had a run on him, but that's where the controversy is going to be, right or wrong. Is
Those tires look
Chip
fucking
Ganassi
shot.
or
Look at the
Oh, yeah.
difference. Okay. That seemed
I
aggressive.
don't like the steering wheel. Is he going to go? Is he going to climb the fence or go through the fence?
I assumed he was going back to smooch the road. Please don't fall.
Oh, he'll do that in a minute.
Like, well done, lad. I'm nothing but happy for him.
How do I do this without falling over?
I mean, good on him having a balance to stand on the halo and
After fucking
200 laps in the same
200 laps.
position. Someone's going to climb the
He
fence and
has
rip those off the
waited.
fucking road. He is so fucking happy. I don't remember the last
He-
time I saw a driver this happy to win any race. Oh, look!
The first Spaniard ever to win the Indianapolis 500. And to be honest, leave out all the hate because he's that good of a driver. He deserved it. He ran a perfect race. And you can tell, like, this is how much this race means. It was a good race. It was actually
that
a really good race.
Yeah. Oh, Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah, they haven't said.
He's got a Avicii tribute on the side of his helmet.
Oh, I heard that. There's one on his car as well, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man. The race where if you're not first, you're last means the most. What a good race.
Looks yellow in the face. Doesn't he? Might just be all the yellow around him. That
The
reflection.
cockpit is also like 110 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get out of this as soon as possible. It's fun.
Yeah.
Now, where did I leave all my shit?
Oh,
What is that dress? Jesus Christ.
Wonder he's fucking crying.
Oh, poor Marcus.
Yeah.
Marcus, hey, round of applause to Marcus, man.
Yeah, well done.
Round of applause to
Ericsson.
Marcus. He ran a fantastic race. Got in one extra pit stop than everybody else around him. And he was set to go, but I think he waited just a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have taken the lead, got past that lap traffic and just go for it.
Yeah, because as we know, he had the fuel. He could have pushed longer.
Uh-huh. He had fuel and tires. He had them. He had the advantage, and he just waited a little bit too long.
He's exhausted, isn't he?
Yeah, final stats from Indy. Average speed, 168.883 miles an hour. 1,235 on-track passes. 22 lead change and 14 race leaders. Your fastest lap will go to Helio Castroneves with a 226.178. And behind him, Pato Award with 226.003. The last lap speed, Nolan Siegel actually went the fastest at 214.189.
I got very
That's why he
confused
ended
for
up in a
second.
wall. That makes sense. Most passes by a single driver, Kyle Kirkwood, was 66. And he finished 6th. Somehow, Louis Foster had 10 pit
Aw,
stops
Scott
and
Dixon's
finished
right
15th.
there.
Fair play to the lad.
Has Dixon won here before? Yeah, he's won once, so he knows
Yeah,
what he's
won.
going through. Can you retire now? We're just listening to the post-race interview. That's good.
Going down the road.
Yeah.
Think you got there a bit quicker than they expected you.
Yeah. By the way, the everything from here is very scripted.
Say one more time, Anna.
You said he was rushing to go kiss the bricks.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from this point on is very scripted. The brick kissing isn't until after he's presented on Victory Lane.
It's a thing they
Which
have
they
to
have.
do, is there? Not a thing they do because it's an honor.
No, it's tradition now. But have you ever seen Indianapolis's Victory Circle?
Bits, I think, not all of it. But now we have a load of you have a load of adverts.
Oh, of course. They actually have it so that it's a raised platform, right?
Mm.
The winning car goes up an elevator to get on that platform.
Yeah,
we did see that last
I
year.
think we saw this bit last year. Yeah.
It's so cool. Anything else stand out about this race? The only other thing really is Takuma losing 10 spots to finish, or 9 spots to finish 11th.
So bad.
If it wasn't for that stop, he would have been in contention to win. That one stop just killed him. I'm not seeing anything else really surprising.
No, I
in
think like the big thing of like Scotty Mac not making the start.
Yeah. Like, I get it. You're trying to warm up your tires, but
Don't hit the wall in the process.
yeah. Either that or he owed somebody a whole lot of money. I think so the big storylines coming into this was the Andretti cars that were penalized. So we know Newgarden went out, finished 25th with that mechanical issue, but then Pato O'Ward, or no, not Pato. Where is he? Will Power finished 19th, starting dead last on the grid. You really can't complain about that.
No, that was very good considering at times they were running high.
Yeah. Connor Daly finished 10th after leading a bunch of laps. So he ended up +1 for the day, which not bad. Not bad at all.
Just casual bagpipes in the background.
Of course. I still want to know what happened to Siegel.
I'm just looking it up now to see if they've posted anything about it.
Yeah, like they said nothing. I'm not refreshing the stream.
Mm-hmm.
If I say I'm not doing it, then people think I'm not doing it. Right? That's how that works. But now I'm sure they're on like something where it's on YouTube. Ferrucci finishing 7th.
Oh, he lost the place right at the end there because he was 6th for ages.
Yeah, I wish it would say how many laps in position, if that makes sense. Yeah, he ran 8. He ran slower than Kirkwood on the last lap by almost a full. Kirkwood ran a 207.3, where Ferrucci ran a 206.9.
Ouch.
He gets to sit in his.
Yeah. You get to sit in your car for the lift.
Yeah.
But I know we're gonna miss the milk. But I think we're gonna call it there, Anna.
All right, I think I'm going to call the stream as well.
We have milk in the fridge. It's fine.
Yeah, because we've been up since like
That's fine.
5:30 this morning.
Yeah, but thank you all for joining me today.
It's been a very, very good stream.
I
Yeah. We did both. And
Oh, fuck off.
Zandvoort Grand Prix, considering it's the last one in their arseholes. Zandvoort, the Dutch Grand Prix.
Yeah, because because of how.
We could share screen via this.
No.
No, because you can't
No,
go
it
stream
doesn't.
it.
It doesn't work.
Detroit. We're on holiday that day. We're on holiday then as well. Well, if it depends, because if that's a Sunday, that's the day we come back from holiday, but we have just driven like half a fucking country worth of driving.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we
it's
can
not good.
come home in the afternoon, do some napping, and watch
Well,
the race.
depending on what happens, that may be the depending on how we feel, that may be the second stream of our new series.
What, at 1 a.m.?
No, like in the middle, like normal stream time.
Yeah. If we're home at that point.
Yeah. Which we should be.
Yeah. Round for the.
Oh, for some reason. Oh wait. For some reason my desktop audio has not been listening to Discord. Well, ever since I swapped to my end stream screen, it's just not.
Nobody sits down and watches that anyway.
Yeah, but because it's set to make sure it records my headphones, not the default, because sometimes it fucks it up. Fixed it.
The one I think you would actually really like would be Laguna Seca.
You're in a puker.
What, you don't like that one?
I know, I just like calling it. I'm watching a car dive through the corkscrew.
That is on a Sunday.
So
95 laps, 212.
Work or
Yeah, that's the only problem. It's like
it would start at 8 p.m. your time.
Might be a bit late because we'll have
8 till 10. That's not a bit late to do a stream because of everything that comes with it, but just to watch the race.
We'll work something out.
Yep, we'll work something out. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye,
bye everybody.